Okay, so 5 level 20 players, it's a deadly by about twice over. 6, yep, still twice over. Oh wait, I should be looking at adjusted. Well, at 6 level 20 players, actually becomes a manageable deadly fight, if that's a word.
Mm-hmm. You guys have fought many manageable deadly fights in my campaigns.
Yep.
So it happens that Yumba died. Also, it's kind of funny that in a game called Dungeons and Dragons, the most badass creature's not a dragon.
It's true.
Nor does it stay in a dungeon.
In the fight against Yumba, with Yumba died, that wasn't even a deadly fight, was it? It was just...
No, that was hard, I think, categorized.
Like, that's the worst part.
It wasn't really things we hadn't fought before.
I kind of wish I should probably go back and calculate the CR of that fucking final one-shot fight, because all those monsters were like basically homebrewed.
I'm gonna have to try really hard to not kill you guys in this dungeon. Just to be fair.
Nice. Is there any puzzles? Because if so, we'll fail immediately.
We have a lot less shields than we did in his one shot.
Yeah.
So.
Which ironically is also why all my monsters.
If we didn't have shield, we would have been so boned. Like,
yeah,
more boned than we were.
To be fair, they only have +9 to hit because you guys have shield on every character.
Yeah, +9 to hit a lot.
Yeah. Like I have to do it because every time we play one shot, there's always that one guy who plays a massive tank with shield. Thomas.
Hey, Akmenos didn't even have shield. He just had self-healing.
It just so happened that in my one shot, everyone was that guy.
Huh. You know what's funny there, Thomas?
You know,
is that the Tarask is listed as a aquatic creature, but the Empyrean is not, and the Empyrean has a swim speed.
The Empyrean has a swim speed?
Yep. Swim speed of 50
weird.
feet.
Does it fly too, or?
It does.
Okay.
Everything but burrow. It's not that impressive.
How do you do CR calculations again?
At least the Empyrean actually has some intelligence, so they can probably act with strategy as opposed to Cheras 3 intelligence.
Yeah. Totally.
Well, that's how you bone a Terras. You play a Mystic against it.
Yep. Just 5 level 10 Mystics will do the trick.
This is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. Also important to know, if someone was actually going to show up, you had 1 level of Mystic like a douchebag. Fucking douche.
I had a 1 level Mystic that was basically like our utility stuff, so to speak. Hey man, I had no use for that last level in Rogue.
It's so fucking insane how a level 1 Mystic gets fucking 3 disciplines.
Yeah. It kinda is insane. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit of a headache planning the character because of that 1 level in Mystic.
Yep.
Like, that made the character so much fucking harder.
I could see that.
Yeah, they'll never release that class.
They already have. It's on the M's Guild along with Artificer. Yeah, it went on to the next level of playtesting.
Well, it won't be in a book. That's dumb.
It's really weird for the Mystic and Artificer to be both on the same like DM's Guild testing phase. It's in they're complete opposites, with Artificer being almost kind of like on the underside of things, while Mystic is just fucking insanely over the top. Okay, so how do you do CR calculations?
You know, the Kraken can spend 5 feet of its movement to escape from any non-magical restraint or from being grappled. Because it's my plan of attack.
Grapple
Kraken?
Yeah.
Sounds like a great idea.
He seems like the grappler to me, I don't know. Also, what can the Kraken just like not automatically break out of by being gargantuan?
Right, like what is grappling the the Kraken? Like honestly, is there some really brave like storm giant with enlarged cast on him that just wants to wrestle a Kraken? Is that the thing?
Yep, that's the thing.
Don't worry, guys, I got this.
It has no vulnerabilities. It has some resistances.
Also,
Wait,
it has a land speed of 20 feet, so all your fears have come to fruition.
Huh.
Can it breathe air or?
Yep, amphibious. Kraken can breathe air and water. So
okay, so it can just completely live on ground.
Yeah. So your one thought of safety is it's now gone. So there you go. The Tarask will grapple the Kraken on land. Bam.
Wait, but isn't the Tarask a water creature?
Mm-hmm. But they can grapple anywhere they want.
Oh shit.
Apparently Kilp was CR14.
Damn. Nailed it.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Which probably means she might have been a bit too strong for you guys, actually.
Yeah, we're level 6.
Yeah.
I think what pushed her over the edge was probably the legendary actions, too.
Could be, yeah. Yeah.
6 attacks is a lot, and attacks that can interrupt like our healing. Like there was no reason for me to ever like feed a healing potion to someone because they would go down before their turn.
Yep.
Yeah, it's alright. Because, Ron Utak will take great pleasure in beating the shit out of that bitch with his staff. So, we're good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
I tried to make like this cool handout for this session, and then I couldn't figure out GIMP, so I stopped. Damn.
Is it like, welcome to the prison, check out all these fine attractions?
Something like that.
List of fun rooms to go to?
Something like that. Ugh. I don't know why I set my alarm so early. We never start anywhere near 8 o'clock.
I mean, we did at the beginning.
It's true.
Then we kept getting progressively later.
Yep.
I think at this point there's like 3 people that actually show up on time.
Yeah, I don't normally show up until like 15 minutes after.
Yep. It's usually me, Thomas, and Gustavo that are usually here by 8.
Dakota.
Oh, yeah, that. Sorry. I need sleep.
I hear sleep is good.
Nah.
I slept in my bed last night. That was pretty sweet.
That's usually good.
Yeah.
Although I sometimes do choose sleeping in my computer chair because I'm a retard sometimes.
I mean, at least you sleep.
I guess that is a point. Yeah, hard reset sleep schedules are usually a bad idea. I just end up falling asleep on my chair most of the time.
I've done 1, 2, 3. I've done 4 in the space of like 6 days.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you do it, to be honest.
Let me just say, every time I do 1 more, I feel like I'm closer to death.
Sounds accurate.
I'm too old for that shit.
Death or not sleeping?
Not sleeping. I remember when I was 19 or maybe 18 or some age that's not an adult age but is an adult age. I stayed up 3 days straight for a massive LAN party, like a actually sponsored one and everything. I took first place in the Unreal Tournament and won some shitty video card that I didn't even use. It's good.
Nice.
Yeah. After not playing Unreal Tournament for like 4 years straight, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll play in that tournament. I was awake and the rest of my Counter-Strike team was not. So it's like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. And yeah, I took first place. It was good. And then they wouldn't say my name because, well, they did say my name. They wouldn't say my handle because I knew the people who were running it. And they were like, so, Nate, come on up. And because I went by Lesbian Devil Whore, because my buddy was playing a Lords of Acid CD, and the CD case was right beside his computer. And it had just a whole bunch of, Lesbian Devil Whores on it. So I was like, bam, nailed it. That's it.
They didn't say your name?
No, they called me Nathan. They were like, Nathan, get up here. And I was like, yep,
I wish my handles were original like that. Usually my handles are just either games that I liked, or in case of this one, random MMO alts that Weeaboo just had to try and sound Japanese. You failed. You failed greatly.
I've had a million dwarves named Arthos Clinkhammer. That's my favorite. No, I don't know. Now I just go by 3 Cynics Nathan most of the time. So that's my plan. But I remember. Go ahead.
At this point, I just go by this name because everyone refuses to actually call me by my actual name.
Fair. When I remember getting home from that LAN party and then sleeping for legit 24 hours straight. It was good. I think that was the LAN party that me and my Counter-Strike team broke up. I think.
Lack of sleep will do that to people.
That's I'm sure that was a causation. But I mean, we were rated league-wise, and we took 3rd in that tournament. And yeah, that was down a player because I punched him. So.
Oh, that's good.
That might also have been a reason then.
Yeah.
Younger me was much more violent than current me. He was being a little bitch and whining a lot, and I was just like, shut the fuck up. And I don't remember the exact story, but he ended up getting punched, and then he like rage quit and left his computer.
Well, when I tried that whole scene, I didn't actually get to punch anybody, but we did like circle people out like every other week. Like, oh, you played like 3 bad games in a row? Well, shit, you're out. See you. Yeah. In retrospect, bad idea.
That's fair. That's fair. Pretty sure the guy's a pedophile now, though, so it's alright.
Oh, that's cool.
He was bragging to a mutual friend of ours about sleeping with his students to give them better grades. He teaches 9th grade history class.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got the pleasure so you punch a future pedophile.
I'm pretty sure he's just a future liar, but I don't know why you would brag about that.
I mean, why not both?
Right. Exactly.
Pretty much all I got was a bunch of shitty riot points.
Oh man.
And Valentine is
It's a little late. Yeah.
a little bit.
I mean, man, it's gonna be hard.
Is it gonna be hard?
It is, yeah, actually. Matter of fact, while I have the time, maybe I'll change a thing or two.
Sounds good.
So hard that if we beat it, we'd probably be level 5, right?
Maybe, yeah.
That'd be real good.
There are multiple ways to go about everything, but you might just
Every time I play a martial class, I just want to hit level 5 as soon as possible.
I mean, I want to get level 5 just for my
Extra
invention, but realistically, my level 5 is like the weakest level 5 possible. Like that's when the artificial starts getting this its weak point. It's like 3 or 4 level weak point.
Hmm.
Dude, that's when I get my extra attack. That's when I start being a martial class.
Yeah, but I don't get an extra attack, and that's why I become shit for 3 levels. Until eventually, my extra thunder damage makes up for extra attack.
I think my damage spike as a blade lock is level 6, if I'm not mistaken. Is my extra attack level 5 or 6? Let me double
It's
check.
level 5.
It's level
It's
5,
the
yeah.
Blade Singer that doesn't get to level 6. And
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
the Bard, I think.
Yeah, the flourish
yeah,
part.
Fine. Yeah.
But yeah, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna start a weak point like at I think level 7 or 8. I think it is.
I just saw your name on every character in the one shot. I'm scared now.
Are you?
I am.
Any specific reason why?
It's a powerful name.
Yep. I just went on the front of Rumsing and just like old ass fucking drow houses. The first one sounds good. The literal first house sounds good.
That's the one that's for sure around then.
Yeah, because it's technically older than
Menzo Baranzan?
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Zoom broom broom broom.
So basically, what you just confirmed is I can never run you guys through Out of the Abyss. That's what you just confirmed.
I mean, is there any reason for that?
Because it takes place in the Underdark, and you can't pronounce Menzo Baranzan.
I mean, give me enough time, and I probably will.
Hey man, what's the problem of running a whole campaign calling it Mesobrubru? Maybe it's a trait of his character or something.
Exactly, yeah.
True.
I'll just play a character that can't pronounce city names.
Or someone who's just so terrified of the city that he just starts shaking halfway through the name.
Yeah. I was thinking about nervous tick, but that also works.
So basically, every single one-shot NPC I try to voice. I don't know why, but every time I do a one-shot, there always has to be that one really nervous character. Because that's the one thing I know I can do decently well.
Oh yeah, I guess there's that, huh? I have that, actually have one of my recurring characters in that one shot. Queen Genevieve is someone who's shown up in like 3 of my real life campaigns that I've DM'd.
Mm.
So, also the Underhold is a place that I made up too.
I mean, I assumed because I googled Forgotten Realms Underhold and nothing showed up.
Yeah.
So I kind of assumed.
I make most of my own shit up, don't even worry about it.
I don't, because I have this weird thing about keeping it consistent, which it doesn't actually matter at all.
Nope.
Hence why all my one-shots are like fucking half a fucking map away from Bessemer, just so I don't have to deal with it ever again. Until I get TPK now, I have to deal with it ever again.
Yeah. I kind of like the whole one map away from Bessemer sometimes, though. Because I also like the whole consistency thing. But then at the same time, I'm always like, okay, now if this character had all these ties to Bessemer, and then I have to take into consideration like D&D lore and then Bessemer lore and everything, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're halfway across the continent, I'm just like, okay, I can just make a random character, and it doesn't really matter.
Yep, Random Joe.
It's good to get away from the norm sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, now I'm actually starting to miss Bessemer again.
Yeah.
Because technically Curse of Strahd was in Bessemer, but technically it was kind of more in the whole of Bessemer.
shit, Valentine. Jesus.
Yep. I mean, he's green. There's that.
Oh, I need a nap. Shit.
I need sleep in general.
How long is Dakota staying in Germany? You guys know?
2 weeks, I think. Week,
Oh,
something like
yeah.
that.
Then he's gonna go back to his 5 in the morning schedule.
Got it.
I have no idea how you guys managed to get up at 8 in the morning. I get up at fucking 1 and I'm tired. Well, I think I get up at 4, but point
Yeah.
stands.
I have enough drive to play D&D that I screw myself over to do so.
There it is.
That's fair.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yesterday I made the mistake of craving Taco Bell and going and getting it at midnight, and
Never a
then
good
not being
idea.
able to sleep for 3 hours after that.
I'm assuming that's why you were awake like 6 hours ago?
Yeah,
That's good.
it was not a fun time.
Hey, Taco Bell in general is never a good idea.
It's true,
I don't even know what Taco Bell is.
but it always just sounds so good at midnight.
I've never eaten it, but thanks to, I mean, movies, series, stuff like that, I've got a general idea of what it is.
I'm currently on the Taco Bell website just seeing what their food is. Which seems to be a bunch of Mexican stuff.
Yeah,
And by Mexican I mean tacos.
it's all.
Hence the
They
name.
took the basic concept of a taco and they're like, all right, how many things can we do with this?
I mean, there's so many tacos, what the shit? Wait, how many fucking tacos do they have?
The best thing is the Crunchwrap Supreme.
I do like the Crunchwrap Supreme, but I think my favorite thing is probably the gorditas.
You butchered that because I don't understand what you just said.
I mean, they're basically like advanced tacos.
Yeah.
Advanced tacos? What?
+1 tacos, if you will. Yes.
Okay. What was the name again?
Gordita.
What the fuck is that? Is that under specialties?
It's like I don't know. I think it was just one of their combo items or whatever.
Oh,
I don't know.
wait,
I've never actually been inside. I only go through the drive.
Wait, you mean gordita? Gordita?
Cheesy Gordita Crunch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, the name is fitting. I'll tell you that much. You know what that means?
Nope.
Means
Okay.
diarrhea in Spanish.
Technically it's the
Fatty.
yeah, fatty. Yeah. They literally named one of their foods fatty.
I did
Sweet.
feel especially fat last night after I ate food.
You want me to comment to it? I'm trying to make hard not to the N word because I don't know if the stream's already on. Dude, what?
It is. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I shouldn't say the N word. Gotcha.
Well, good morning. On that
Hi.
Good morning.
interesting
Hey,
note,
sunshine.
Yep.
I apologize for that. I really didn't hear my alarm.
It's all good.
So Dakota is not here today. Oh.
Nope.
It's gonna pose some challenge.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have our tank, so.
We don't need tanks.
It's okay though. You're part of the back line now, so if the front line just dies, just run away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So much backline. Not enough front line.
I mean, we're pretty well split up. We have 2 back line, 1 middle line, 2 front line. Just happens that we're missing one in the front line now. Man, that's a double flaw, man.
I mean,
All right, all caffeined up.
Much better flaw.
Yeah, sure. My milk has gone bad, so it's just coffee, but it works.
Okay.
It's still coffee.
So you guys were on sort of a precipice looking down towards the prison. There are obviously implications of siege, as well as several humanoid figures can be seen patrolling the outer grounds.
It appears we'll have to use the stealth and cunning to actually enter the prison.
The prison
can do those.
itself is built halfway into a hill, so approach from the back is impossible.
Which
Any specifically high spots that could be used, I don't know, to snipe from 500 feet away?
I mean, where you're at right now, yeah.
Can I just randomly start shooting at people in the prison?
Not in the prison, but outside the prison.
if that is the plan, would suggest we both fortify our position so that if they do come to us, we are ready to tackle them, and at the same time get ready to investigate a proper path. Because if you start shooting and they go into hiding, the longer the time we give them to prepare, the worse it will be when we get there. If you open fire.
Well, we can both open fire and just take them by surprise.
I cannot shoot at 500 feet. Well, at least not reliably.
Well, you can go a little bit closer if you want to. 500 feet, 300 feet, really the difference is just not that much. And besides, we have Creodin, we have Hadgrim, and we have where did Nuga go?
I think I saw him jumping into the river.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we have those two to keep us if they ever come rushing at us, so...
Agreed, but maybe a fortified position would be even more efficient at not dying.
I mean, a bridge is a very defensible position. They're in a straight line to us if they ever decide to run at us.
So
we're not at the bridge anymore, right?
Yeah, no. There is a large gap between the prison and any nearby precipice. They chose this reason because it's specifically defensible. So there's a several 100-foot, maybe 300-foot gap between where you guys are and where they are, and then there's only one trail in and out, and it leads right through the hills.
If we cross that open that path on the side of the prison, would there be a defensible position like that? If we cross the whole one path that goes there, is it still outside of the prison? Would there be other I don't know, adjacent buildings or something that we could use as cover? Or
you could traverse the hills. It would take you a little while, but around to the side of the prison. They don't seem to have much defenses on the sides, but again, that's that's the most defensible you think you could be.
Right. And that is what I would suggest. A frontal assault is never a good idea against a fortified position, and if we do get this vantage point, you will have free fire on them. We could monitor their activity, and they would have a hard time reaching us.
We can one-up that. Since my form of attack is much louder than yours, you can simply stealth off into the path while I shoot at them. Just if they come running at us, they'll come running at us, and you'll be off to the side.
I like that plan.
It's the best plan.
It is. The one where I don't get shot.
I believe that that plan seems to be actually a good idea. Perhaps if we could split the party and have
Shit, he said it.
part of us go ahead and part of us stay further away just in case someone does get around. Perhaps I should be slightly further behind.
Well, if we're planting siege with ranged weaponry, I don't think we need to get close. I think that kind of defeats the purpose, actually.
The whole
Yes,
idea
what I
is
meant is intercepting them if they do decide to come at us.
that will be my purpose. I will make sure that if they do cross the hills to get to us, I will be ready to hunt them down, and then you will be warned at the same time, so we can actually seize them in a trap if they do try to attack us. And then, when we do soften them up a little, I believe Creoden has a very interesting hammer that would do wonder against a wall of bricks. I'm sure we can make our own entrance into the prison instead of taking the front gate where they will expect us. expect us.
You should become a pirate. You just use more brain cells in that one sentence than most pirates do.
That's the reason why I'm not a parrot.
Well, I didn't say anything about a parrot, but if you want to be a pirate,
Why not both?
Why not both? I love having
I'm a pirate.
I'm sorry, my little tongue fork.
You
know what
a new
I meant.
Kenku idea? Let's do that.
pirate.
Oh my god! I actually need. That's my new character concept now. I'm a Kenku parrot, and I'm a pirate.
All right. Let's kill Oz right now then. Let's get this rolled.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the plan going, because whenever we actually have a concise plan, it's when we die, usually.
What do you say, Creoden? Is that something you can abide with?
So what exactly am I going to be doing here?
To begin with, you will stand with Lucian, and you two will bombard the prison's fortification to kill as many people as we can without them actually reaching us. We expect two things to happen. Either they will storm out of the prison to go and attack you, in which case you will kill them, as I and Hadgar circle around to trap them between a rock and a hard place, as they say in the Dwarven kingdoms. And then we will kill everybody and it will be a grand victory. Or they will be cowards and hide behind the walls, in which case you will step up and use your mighty hammer to break down that wall and reveal their cowardness and weaknesses.
Sure, yeah. You know, you don't really have to throw around those words like enemies are cowards around me. I don't really care.
No, but it's an opportunity for you. Cowards make mistakes.
And also, doesn't it just sound better when you're playing because the words cowards in them?
Also, it justifies what we're doing.
But sometimes cowards live. So,
Then that it will be our job to make sure the cowards don't live this time. We will punish their cowardness.
I thought we were here just to retrieve certain items of value to you and not eradicate the whole prison.
Well, I expected the prison to be empty, to be fair.
Yeah. And also, I don't think they're going to let us just walk in and take their stuff.
There's that. And we know there are at least a couple of noteworthy individuals in the prison that we should take care of. So...
Well, I'm just saying perhaps we don't have to force a fight with everyone inside. We might be able to get by without having to, let's say, waste resources or risk ourselves.
I mean, I make my own bullets, so really, I don't mind much about losing resources.
Well, that's something we could do, actually. If it's all about just retrieving my items, you could install yourself on the hills, and if needs be, you can create a distraction while I'll sneak inside to retrieve what I need. How does that sound?
That's
so are
much
we
more...
sure that there's no prisoners still in there?
But regardless, generally speaking, shooting them is safer than infiltrating them.
It's true. And I mean, we've seen a lot of bodies wearing the prisoner's uniform outside, remember? By the bridge.
And also, we're really good at breaking down walls and destroying just general places.
We're just playing on our strength here.
Murder and mayhem.
That is something I'll have to agree with. I think we've broken down quite a few establishments since I started following you guys around.
I mean, Creodin, I don't understand why you're not keen on breaking down prison walls. It sounds like a... It sounds like a step up for you. You've been breaking down wooden walls and small tables all day long. Gets boring.
Listen, I've been around as long as I have as a mercenary by not starting unnecessary fights. I just want to make sure that this is actually necessary. Because this is a big building and there's a lot of people.
Well, we don't know exactly how much people there is yet, but maybe we can find that out.
And imagine, maybe, you will find a strong female prisoner in there.
Well, see, that's the thing. If we attack them from the outside, they go in and they start holding hostages. There's less chance that that happens.
I'm sorry, I did not realize this. Do you care about prisoner being hostages in this situation?
Only the ones he wants to bang.
It depends.
Would I remember, Nathan, if there was any female prisoner in this prison? And if there was, would they qualify as Creodin's target, maybe?
They did not seem to segregate or discriminate. So yeah, there were a couple of females that you saw.
Okay. I did see some female prisoners, but my thinking would be, if they were caught and imprisoned, are they really worthy of your time?
Well, I've been caught and imprisoned before.
And now listen to this.
So has Lucian and Nugri.
Technically. Well,
Yes,
but
but
imagine this.
You're not
Imagine
trying
this.
to mate with them, are you? Or
Please
did I
no.
get everything wrong?
Well, if they were female,
Well,
I was expecting a no much faster than that.
Hey man, I don't know what he and Nugi went up about doing before we met, but
clearly they're not female, so the point is moot.
Exactly, that's my point.
well, but this is all needless because imagine this: prison filled with strong female prisoners. We start a siege. They get kidnapped. We save them. They'll be all over you.
That's really optimistic, but sure. I'm in for your plan because I'm not going to run in there by myself.
Never.
Good idea.
We work as a team, and we will win as a team.
Just tell me where I need to be, and I'll be there.
In between me and the guards.
Sounds good. Then let us make our way through the hills. Avoid the pass so we can avoid being spotted, ideally.
Okay. So would you like to take the hills on the left or the hills on the right? The right
Left.
is going to take longer.
Left.
Left.
But
Sounds like
would the right be safer?
It looks equally defensible on either side from what you can see where you're at.
And
So
we're gonna
always
save
go
time.
left.
Yeah, we'll
Always
go
left.
That's true. I'm
Even
sorry.
if it was the opposite way, we
Yeah.
would still go left.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you
Like
guys
in
begin
the-
traversing the hills to the left. It takes you a little while, maybe an hour or so to get around, but they don't seem to be looking out away from the prison. They seem to be, the people monitoring the outer ground seem to be looking into the prison.
All
Oh, it's
right.
gonna be easy.
And you guys come around the left side till you're within about 100 feet. You could get closer as the prison is built into a hill, but it will become difficult and you'll have to start making climb checks and such.
The idea would be like having a vantage point where Lucian can shoot very easily inside or on the walls and stuff without them being able to just run in a straight line towards us, right?
Well, at this
So,
point, you would have probably 50 or 60 feet of height on them at least. So,
amazing.
Yep, that sounds great actually.
So
Sounds like
they'd
a good
have to
place
climb
start.
to get to us.
yeah, they would have to climb. There's no,
Good.
there's no way up. And now that you are closer, you can see that the top of the prison actually appears to be intraversible. It looks to have some sort of liquid on the top of it. That if anybody wants, they can give me a nature check to try to identify.
Nature?
Yep.
Not Arcana?
Nope, nature.
Alright.
Nope.
Oh. Lucian is all over the place.
It's
Uh,
in
Lucian
place.
knows
Cool.
all about strange liquids.
yeah, Lucian, it appears to be some sort of acid, maybe you would guess. It does not look like the top of the prison is used. You do see, now that you're close enough, though, one room is higher than the rest of the prison. They have kind of a center point in the prison that is, you would have guessed, some sort of command station or something like that is on the roof.
Man, I wish we had some explosives right about now.
Well, capture a few of those orcs and you're in business.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to switch the map and then throw you
Yep.
guys on it. Can't see
Time to find-
nothing.
Time to find myself in the darkness.
I'm just going to throw you off the map, too. That's my plan.
Oh, nice.
No,
Hello.
Is
so
it on?
darkness.
Is it on the left or on the right?
left.
Okay, found it. Yep.
You guys are clearly not actually that close to them.
I don't see anything.
Not yet.
You're not in there yet.
Because
Okay, sorry.
I
There
went
you
to
go.
throw
Oh, hi.
Yumba on the map and then had a sad moment. And then-
Oh. Oh. Man.
So now that you guys are closer as well, you can see that this right here is a tower and that there are murder holes in it, but you don't know if
Alright.
anyone is looking out of that murder hole or not.
Alright.
Love that historical name for them.
Thank God for historians.
So, Gary was gonna take the spot like off the group, right?
What's that?
Weren't we splitting up the group in terms of like Karen, you're being on the side to be more stealthy?
I
Yeah.
just turned her and Oz.
Yeah, Hadgar would come with me. I
Or
think.
had-
Hadgar. I'm
Yep.
impressed. I've never seen, by the way, not a shifter, fuck, but
Changeling?
a changeling keep up that facade as long as you did. I'm very impressed.
I've pretty much not used the changeling shapeshifting, so
Yeah. But you've avoided like proper damage or anything, so it's just
And he was conveniently not here for the identify bots.
Yep.
oh yeah,
also.
not planned, not
Yeah.
planned at all.
Oh god, yeah, just a. Ooh.
So yeah, you guys recognize these guys in their uniform. They appear to be the generic kind of pegrill soldiers, not the ones that terrorize you so much.
All right.
So you guys could either try to stealth past them as they patrol the grounds, or you can pick them off. You're fairly certain that picking them off would alert anybody who might be in this tower, if there are. But there are still sounds of explosives coming from inside, so you're fairly certain that you would probably not alert any inhabitants of the prison.
Right. So the idea would be wherever Lucian and Croden are posted, we would be somewhere halfway between them, so that if someone goes up to try and tackle Lucian, we can come out from the woodwork and get them from behind. Would that be a position we can find?
Yeah, absolutely. Creoden, you can give me an insight.
I can give you an insight.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I will give to Creoden a hunting trap, and I will say you can use this to close off one of the path and make sure they come at you where you want them to come. Funnel them if you want.
That won't be necessary. Keep your trap.
Okay. Fine.
There's 3 of them. I can kill them easily.
There might be more, and if there are 3 of them, you can make sure that only 2 of them swarms on you, while the other one is holding his leg and crying for help.
Yeah, well, they're climbing up here.
Have you tried?
You know what
climbing with them?
happens when people climb? Land falls.
But have you tried climbing with a leg missing? It's
I've
amazing.
climbed with only 1 limb before.
Jesus Christ, I don't know how to talk to you.
My childhood name was Climber, so you're talking to the wrong person.
I realize this now. Still, they are not you, and they will have trouble climbing with a bear trap on their leg.
Listen, if things get crazy, we're gonna forget about that trap, so if you want to keep it, you should just keep it.
I want to use it, damn it. Fine, I will not use it. That's fine. I will do something else with it, and if I can scout around a little to find if there are like hidden pathway or something that would go around the hills and get us from behind us, I would set a trap there to try, funnel them. If they do have to come up, they will come where we want them to come. Whenever you're ready, Lucian.
Yeah, I can start shooting. That's cool.
And I guess we'll hide too. Me and Hadgar will try to stealth.
Okay. You guys can give me stealth checks with advantage. They have no idea anything's even happening. And as I said, they are looking towards the prison, not away from it.
Oh god.
Ooh, nice. Well done.
What the shit, guys?
It's because you rolled as Oz and not Hadgar.
I thought you guys are Dex characters.
Can I go ahead and roll a stealth check
That's
too?
a plus
so they don't
6.
see me standing next to him.
+6.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's not a
I
plus.
rolled double 5s. Yep, that's a plus 6. Oh
No,
wait, no, that's.
You're
Wait,
missing
why is that not a plus 6?
Hey, +1. Let's go.
I only have 4?
Something's missing.
Something is. Oh no, the armor gives me advantage. It's not +2, or is it +2? Hang on. Let me double check the description of my armor because I haven't checked in a while.
It's actually a 23
Nice.
because I do have +2 on stealth.
Oh, there was a change in the character sheet, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that should be an 11.
Yay! Okay.
It's slightly better.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can see them. What are you doing?
I mean,
Take shots. Absolutely.
I'll be shooting at the closest one for obvious reasons.
I'm loading up your character sheet and not his, so that's probably not a great plan.
You should start
depends-
taking damage.
I mean, am I shooting myself?
I mean, did you fumble?
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Okay.
Alright, time to deal with them. Points guns at his own head.
This will solve everything.
The easiest
Kill all of
solution.
them.
Okay.
Turns out we're the problem.
So he turns and looks at you, and then just stares in your direction. The other 2 don't seem to react.
Bitch, don't ignore us.
I'm not entirely sure if they know how to get, proper reactions when getting shot at.
It might be their first time.
Well, that's
How
why
far away are we from them?
About 100 feet.
So you're not in your long range thing.
All right, so he dies.
Okay.
The other
The
2
other-
have not even turned to look at you.
I mean, I'm not one to look at gift horse in the mouth, so I'll just keep shooting.
Okay. Yeah, you can kill them both off. They slowly turn one at one, look at you after you shoot them, and then they stand there until you blow their brains out.
Okay, I've shot a lot of things, but that's the first time that's happened.
That was easy.
Damn it, we've spent so much time planning for this.
That's
Yeah,
how
it
it
feels like a waste, actually.
always works with you guys. Always. When I plan it to be super simple, you guys overplan the shit out of it. And when it's supposed to be complicated, you're like, let's just run in and stab that motherfucker. Let's do it.
I mean...
Alright, guys, now let's run in there and stab them.
I think this is not... Oh. Oh well. Oh well.
I mean, I'm out of people to shoot, so I guess yeah.
Oh, I guess we can go ahead and go in then.
Yeah, you want to go find a door, or you want to just break through a wall? I don't open the wall.
What is this? Is this a separate building or?
Up at the top here,
Yeah.
that is where the hill meets the building.
Oh, okay. I just saw this little way. Is it like a doorway or something there?
That's a part of the building. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Notice how you can see something here, but nothing there.
Ooh.
That's how that works. It's crazy.
Wow.
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay, you can climb the hill. That's fine.
Well,
I would-
to get a better vantage point, or do you just want to go down there?
Vantage point.
It's reasonable
Vantage
to know.
point.
Wall.
I mean, I guess if no one's coming to stop us, I guess we might as well just check out the vantage point first. Because for
Okay.
some reason they both did not react to getting shot, or no one's coming out after hearing the gunshots, which probably because of the explosions.
Cultists are crazy, man. Don't deal with them.
It's true.
I wasn't planning to.
Don't stick your dick in crazy.
I feel that's advice better suited for you than me.
So, I guess me and Hadgar will catch up with you guys to climb the hill.
Yep.
That was
Yeah, that was the original
Weird.
plan.
Okay. So you guys climbed the hill that's the prison is built into. And it looks to be about 2/3 of the prison is out of the hill, and the rest is inside the hill. From the vantage point, you can see that the sort of watchtower area at the top of the prison looks to be sealed completely. There's no windows or murder holes or anything like that.
Right.
And yeah, you can see the other 3 guys patrolling on the other side of the prison, but that's about it. You can see into the prison a little bit, but you notice that the holes that were originally prescribed are starting to congeal with the liquid on the roof. So it's kind of forming a stopgap, basically.
okay.
Can I tell if the acid was like put there by the prison as like a fortification, or if it's new?
Give me an insight.
Nice.
It looks, based on its properties, that it's probably put there by the prison, but it does seem awful Yanti-like.
Got it.
How steep is this hill we're on?
As in its grade, or how tall, or...
I mean, as we get to the top, as we're watching all of this, like, how steep is it? Are we like, can we reliably and comfortably just stand on it?
No.
Are we
At a
pulling onto
certain
something?
point, you are essentially rock climbing, more or less.
Okay. And we see 3 guards on the other side, yeah?
Yep.
Can I biting myself down and just start shooting?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty badass.
I knew one of these days Pythons would be coming handy.
One day.
One day.
To the same effect. You shoot them, they look at you, you shoot them again, they die.
Okay, so there was another 3 of those weird guards.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds weird, man.
Stacking up his kill count right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's like, oh yeah.
I mean,
You know, I'm not. I'm not,
all
I'm
the
not
Oz needs to catch up is a gun.
I mean, it helps.
It does.
I think I might have figured out why they got invaded by Yuanti and didn't actually win that fight.
I think Gustavo just went ahead and pointed out the whole arms race idea.
I mean,
More guns.
If I had a gun,
I can make you all guns if you want. Just give me money.
my gun was even bigger.
I don't know about that one.
Can you make me a bazooka?
Maybe later.
All right. I guess
In a couple
I'll
levels.
start climbing down to the prison level because they're all gone now, right?
Yep, there appears to be nobody left outside the prison.
Damn it.
So how stealthy can I be running up to this tower?
You can running, probably not very.
Okay, how stealthy can I be walking up to this tower?
I mean,
Is there like any cover or anything, or?
not really. No, it's a wide open field. If without expertise in stealth, if somebody's looking out of this murder hole, then you would most likely be spotted.
Or I'm running then.
Okay.
I think the rest of us are stealthy from the looks of it.
Well, I need to be at the front anyway, so I'm running to that tower.
Okay. Yeah, you can run towards the tower. That's fine.
Okay.
The rest of us just looking from the back.
All right. Do I get up to it?
Yeah, absolutely.
No one
Karen
attack
and
me?
Karen there will also wait and look. Oh fuck! I just realized I didn't switch my avatar. Okay.
Just thought
Sorry.
it was in honor of Ridrum. Yeah. No, nobody shoots at you or anything.
Wait, is that how you have to do expertise now?
No.
Oh.
You can just double click it. At least my tools expertise didn't change, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the bonus that we had previously on like the little cog wheel. It now has to be on the main page.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I'll turn to the rest of the group as I grab my hammer and look at this tower.
You'll just nod. Yep.
All right. I hit the tower.
I'll set myself in a position where I can shoot like where you're gonna break the wall, so that we can
So
come in
you're
right behind you.
attacking the base of the tower?
Yes.
Well, how high are the windows of it?
About 20 feet up.
Okay, then I'll climb and then hit it. I guess I'll climb like, I don't know, roughly where I think the floor would be to those windows. It's like 15-ish feet up.
Okay. Give me a climb check. Okay. So as you begin climbing the wall, when you get about 10 feet up, 2 arrows fly from the murder hole.
Well, the 2 damage one hits me. Wait, why is this armor class is 19? That's not right.
Are you wearing a shield?
No, it has some random armor things that I added to my sheet.
Sweet.
It has 2 old armor modifiers or whatever that I added. And I definitely never added before.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
Right? Shit. Yeah, so...
It's probably in a... Okay. It's because I had, like, the fighting style and stuff like that. It may have replaced those. Just random things. Okay.
So 2 arrows fly from the murder hole. One of them connects, the other shoots off into the distance and, bunks into the ground.
Okay, can I start hitting the wall now?
Yeah. Take a swing.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. Where are you aiming specifically?
I guess right where the arrows started coming out of.
Okay. So you crack a large hole into where the murder hole is, revealing A lady with a short bow looking down on you. I guess we will go to initiative rounds.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Is she human?
Ish.
Does she look strong?
Yes.
Is she wearing any of the pegroll stuff?
She is not.
Interesting.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah.
Good start.
Let me load up her character sheet. Nope, I closed the wrong one because I'm smart.
The Regim special.
And initiative. That's okay, they got a 6. Okay, so, Lucian, you can see this lady looking out over towards Creoden with her arrow knocked in the bow.
So I'm in a position that is at a good enough angle to shoot her.
Oh, balls. Yeah, uh-huh.
Is that a no?
She'll have half of a... I'm just trying to see how much dynamic lighting I would get rid of to open up that hole. It would be a fucking lot.
Okay.
So, theater of the mind. Theater of the mind. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
It'd be cool if you could like overwrite the lines with like see-through lines,
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That would be cool.
or if they just had like an eraser tool, so you can just like get rid of part of the line.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot her while she guys have cover, and I'm gonna miss.
Yes, you are. Okay.
And I'm out.
Okay. Hedgar.
I mean, I'm pretty far. I guess I'm just gonna use my action to summon my pack weapon, and let's make it a short sword. And that's it.
Okay. Creoden.
All right, so this hole's not big enough for me to crawl through, correct?
Not yet. No.
Okay, so I will make another attack to make it bigger.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. She will make a dexterity check,
Holy shit, 25.
and she dodges back as you collapse that whole part of the wall.
50 damage.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I get.
you can make me a dexterity check as well, just to make sure you
check.
hold on. Well, acrobatics, athletics, whatever you want.
I can do athletics.
Yeah, just to make sure you're holding on still. I mean, you just did way more than you thought you were going to do. Yeah. So a few rocks fall and hit you on the shoulder and the head a little bit, but nothing serious, and you manage to maintain your grip.
Okay,
And she
can
jumps
I-
back.
Move in.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Oh, there's people in here. So those three are alive, I assume.
Yes.
They look creepy.
Yes.
All right, so I'm not getting these are prisoners vibe from them, correct?
No, mm-mm. They're definitely not in prison garb.
Okay, but how attractive are they?
Fairly, actually. Fairly attractive, yes.
All right, so after crashing through, I'm gonna like pause, like sort of lower my weapon and lean on it, and just be like, "Hey," and that's my turn.
Excellent plan. Okay. So that will make it their turn. She will drop her bow, as will the other two, and they will run at you, drawing scimitars.
Stabby, stabby.
Oh, can she reach? 10, 15, 20, 25. She sure can, okay.
Ooh, it's a lot. Hey.
That's a lot of small rolls. Oh,
Yeah, I can
are
manage
the days
this stuff.
of Nathan's 20s and crits non-stop over?
We're literally in the first round of the dungeon. Please don't fucking speak.
Yeah, don't jinx it, man. Shut up.
Yeah, so just so you guys have a reference of what these ladies look like, there you go. Yeah, okay, so one of them connects, but the rest of their attacks miss. And it will be Karadir's turn.
All right. Should be diplomatic. So. So wait, you said we should wait? Should we not engage?
Well, I mean, you guys can engage. I mean, all I You see Creedon just leaning on his hammer in a seductive manner, and nod his head.
And then get stabbed.
Like a chicken sign or something.
I'm gonna raise an eyebrow and move up. To here, just not that far. I see the three of them, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He created a pretty big hole in the wall. There's no cover.
All right. I'll say, fuck.
Okay.
Good word.
Yeah, I will. You know what? Fuck it. Nah. I'm gonna delay my action, and I'm gonna wait for someone, either Creodin or them, to engage again, because apparently Creodin wants to be chill about this. So I'm gonna wait.
Well, he leaned on his hammer and then got stabbed. That's what
Right. So I guess fuck it. I'm gonna shoot them. I'm just gonna shoot them. Straight up. One of them, the one on the left, I guess. I don't
Okay.
see them, so.
Yep.
Well.
Hey, we're
10 will miss. Yes.
All right.
all the 10s.
Yep.
The 2.
Okay.
2 10s.
Lucian.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna move just yet. I'm gonna just keep shooting. Okay.
That'll do it. So yeah, that's 19, 24, 27 points of damage. Yeah. Creodin, you're kind of sitting there looking like, hey, what's going on, ladies? And then one of them's arm blows off. Hedgar.
Is she okay?
Oh yeah, she's still standing.
Oh, okay.
She looks pissed. She does not look
Alright.
happy.
Right, well, I was thinking of going inside, but after seeing what Lucian is doing, I guess I'm just gonna stick around. So I'll get like close to Lucian, and I'm gonna use my action for this, I guess. And get 7 hit points just in case, and I will sit there and make sure no one gets to Lucian.
Okay. Creodin.
Okay, so am I getting like a cultist vibe from these people?
Definitely. Give me a nature check.
Oh, that's not gonna go well.
You don't have to roll very high at all.
Oh.
So you can't pin it down, but they definitely have snake-like qualities.
Oh, okay.
Their skin's a little
All right.
scaly. They, when they yell at you, they have fangs.
This isn't gonna work out.
I'm sorry, ladies, but I don't think this is gonna work out.
So I'm gonna take my hammer and attack the one missing an arm.
Okay.
So racist.
It's more of the cultist thing than the snake thing.
The snake thing doesn't help.
I mean, fair.
I mean, I'm a dragonborn, so
Yeah, so she's missing half an arm. She hisses at you after you tell her it's not going to work out, and then you take your hammer, hit her up against the wall, and she collapses as blood spurts out of her head.
nice.
It's their turn. So,
Yeah.
oh, you have more actions? Take more actions.
Nah, that's it.
Okay. They yell at you about how your death will be savored, and continue to attack.
Ooh, they're more aggressive now. 18 damage, huh? Okay. Where's Nukri?
Do all of those hit?
Where's Luger when we need him?
15.
Oh, okay. This is why you need a level in Barbarian. Character.
Apparently, every
There
melee
it is.
character has that little barbarian.
Karendir. There you go. It'll take me a while. It is your turn, though.
I'm going to keep walking a little further to here and shoot at the one who just sliced half of Creodin off. I mean, not that much, but still. I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Hopefully hit.
8 will hit. Yep.
Good. And I'm going to use a. No, I'm not gonna use a magic. Albeit, for now.
Okay. I'll be honest with you, I didn't read your class. Do you have a certain number of those? Is it like the Battle Master?
I get 2 of them by short rest.
Okay. Lucian.
Basically.
I'll take a shot at the same one that Karen just took a shot at.
16 will hit.
I'll use it as my action to just move closer.
Okay. Hadgar.
Getting closer, and is there anyone like very close to the hole? Actually, I'll just head inside so I can see them. Over here, right? All right.
So the one directly
Alright.
in front of Creoden has an arrow in her shoulder, and chunks of her skin are blown off, and the other one looks to be unharmed.
So let's stab the one in front of Creoden. She seems to have been taking a beating already. So I'm gonna pull the sibilant sword out of the sheet, and short sword and sibilant sword.
Wait, did you actually roll well, Gustavo?
I actually rolled well.
Did you land an
Shit.
attack?
What?
Oh my god.
You've now done more damage than Yumba.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Ouch. I mean, at one point, he summoned a weapon and broke a wall, so, you know, there's something.
Let me see if they are
Poison
not.
resistance.
Yeah, that doesn't make it. They're not. Okay. So, yeah, you stab her, and the poison begins to corrode her skin,
Don't they have it in the
Yeah.
and she collapses.
the character one? Doesn't that have like immunity to poison or something?
It has something, yeah. It's
I
cool.
remember them being busted in Bolos.
Yes, they're pretty ridiculous. So Creoden's turn.
All right, so I'm pissed now. So yeah, I'm gonna step in front of her.
Yeah, this is the one that's been fucking you up too.
Dude. Well, since one left, I guess I won't throw in sides, but I will attack.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan in general. So a 9 misses.
Yep.
That will make it her turn.
Yep.
She will tell you that even if she dies, you cannot win, and she will continue to attack.
I'm gonna riposte the 11.
Sweet. For 6 damage.
For, well, not. I did.
A 14 will hit, and she
Oh,
will
and
take...
I'm also pushing attack. I'm trying to slam her into that wall. Just like golf, or not golf ball, baseball batter.
Okay. She will make a strength saving throw, and fail. So yeah, she'll be pushed into the wall.
This is the first time this has ever happened to me.
Sure.
They failed the saving throw.
Amazing.
She takes an extra 6 points of damage as she slams her head into the wall. Karen, dear.
Is there room for me to step inside the room, or should I stay outside for
No,
now?
there's room.
Alright, then I will step inside. Somehow.
Okay. You climb up, step inside.
Alright. Oh, cool. More dead bodies. I'm gonna finish her off. Or at least I'll try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 23 will hit for 7.
And that's pretty much it, I guess.
Okay. Lucian. She would have partial cover on you if you shot her from there.
Well, I'm going to try and get in the room as well. Is there
There's
really
not
only
really
one-
room.
Damn it. Can I, like, just hang on to the ledge and shoot her?
She's still going to have cover, but yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to do that. Damn it.
Okay. Hadgar.
Alright, let's just walk like here, and I'm going to short sword, sibilant short sword, and my good rolls start over.
It doesn't matter. You kill her again. She's pushed up against the wall. Lucian shoots and misses, but during the distraction, you run her through.
Yeah, boy. And I'm going to sheath the sibilant short sword.
I tried to reason with them, but they were completely unreasonable.
Okay, so now that you guys are in the tower, you can see that the black marble floor has kind of a green energy running through it that smells awful and is actually painful to touch. The whole room smells like death, as you can tell by the dead bodies. And it has an acrid, kind of a poisony, acidy smell to the whole area.
Were the body poisoned, or were they stabbed?
They were stabbed and bitten.
Okay. Can I just like inspect the wounds and stuff to see if there was poison involved, or if they were just stabbed to death?
I want to loot him.
Give me a medicine. Okay.
Two very different approach to the situation.
It does not look like poison was involved, but you couldn't say that with any certainty. So, Creon, they each have a set of chainmail and a longsword, and a long bow and 20 arrows each. And
Would I know which one of those is
combined 15 gold.
Okay. We'll each get 3. Yes.
You sound so sure.
Would I know, like, the rough estimate value of weapons and stuff to know which ones are worth taking to sell?
I mean, yeah, you would know. You're a mercenary. You've purchased more than enough weapons in your time.
Oh, longbows are actually kind of a lot. Alright, I'll take their longbows.
Okay.
Can I try to identify the poison that's running around?
Yes, give me a nature check.
I'm in tune with nature today.
It's not naturally occurring. This is some sort of Yanti sorcery. You would guess that it probably has something to do with the siege.
Is it acidic in nature?
Yes.
Like, acidic enough to, like, I don't know, burrow through a water skin?
You could try, but you would assume so. You would need something, you would guess probably like a vial or something like that. This one down here that his hand has been kind of resting in it, and it's corroded away. Like the flesh is gone, the blood stings and singes when it melts.
Do you need a bottle? I have one.
Yeah, that would actually be appreciated. I want to see what the poison is made of. Well, at a later point when I actually have time. We're kind of in the middle of something right now.
Well, get the poison. We can inspect it later. What do you say?
Yeah. Pass the bottle then.
All right.
So while you guys are testing that, maybe we could just take a short break.
Would you
really
rather
tired, man?
A short rest, if you will.
Are you already tired, man? We literally just broke through a wall.
I just got stabbed 6 times.
That's a fair point. I
Want
will.
me to humor you? Because I can do a little bit of that.
I mean, are we in a rush?
I think we
mean-
should take our breaks when we can, because we don't know how many more we'll get in here.
I agree.
You're currently in a literal enemy prison.
Yes, but we are actually fighting something still, so
Yeah.
you might
Well,
be
I
too
mean-
distracted to care about us.
Okay, so there is a door to your left and a door up above, right directly in front of you.
I'm gonna.
Actually, I
eavesdrop.
don't think I have any hit dice left.
What?
I have a
You
0
spent
next
them
to
already?
it. And I think last session I may have spent them all.
Shit.
Well, I do have a few cure wounds.
We
With
can
the long
retcon
rest.
if you guys want to have taken a long rest before you came in.
Sure.
Because we did after the big stake, we did walk a long way before getting to the prison, right?
Yeah.
Bridge was like half a day or something. Walk.
Okay, so I have 2 hit dice.
Not sure. Yay.
So I will roll those 2 hit dice if we're taking a rest.
Sure. Karen there will eavesdrop to the doors to see if there is a sound movement behind.
Give me a listen check or a perception or whatever the fuck it is and fit that.
It's perception.
You can hear the sound of bubbling and popping, but you do not hear the familiar sounds of combat.
Popping and bubbling. All right.
Okay.
And I will step back here and say, you can rest now. There doesn't see. Oh, nice. I'll take that. You can rest for now, and we will. I'll check the door to make sure nothing comes up, and then we can keep going.
May I suggest that we, at the very least, head outside if we are going to take a break. I don't really think this acid or poison is very healthy for us to be sitting in for a long period of time.
That's not a bad point.
I've been around gun bottle long enough. Just I probably have it in my lungs. I don't mind.
Can I inspect like the air? Would it be harmful to stay here?
Give me a medicine.
Nope.
You would guess that long term it would be. You can't determine short term if it would be.
I don't think it will have any effect if we just sit there and rest for a while. Of course, I won't sleep here, but the walls offer protection that the outside will not. That's what I mean.
Well, I think if you don't mind, you guys can rest in here, and I guess I'll stand guard outside, and if anything happens, I can just come through the hole and come back inside.
Fair enough.
I don't
Sure,
feel
aren't your parents?
comfortable staying in here.
Fair enough.
So we're taking an hour for a short rest, yeah?
Head outside. I can't actually head outside. Okay, never mind.
Just pretend.
Just pretend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I swear I will start making my maps one segment at a time. It's happened way too many times in this campaign. Okay, so you guys take a short rest. Nobody bothers you or interferes.
During the short rest, can I fuck with the soul gem a little bit more?
Yeah, give me an Arcana.
Damn, nice.
That's a pretty good
I was
roll.
missing 18 health, so
So everybody wins.
How convenient.
Yeah, you're not really sure. It's going to take some time to study at this point to figure out what exactly is going on, why he's in there voluntarily and stuff. You might actually need to get some books and things like that.
Damn. Okay.
is there enough light in here to be able to see with that dark vision?
The walls emanate light, actually.
Okay.
It seems to be a feature of the prison. Karendir, if he chooses to share that with you, can tell you that the whole building is magical. There are all kinds of wards and tiny magical effects like that.
All right.
Well-
Well, I'll stand back up after the rest.
You ready for
Ready.
murder mayhem again?
Of course.
All right. Karendir will pick back up his hunting trap. I will use it one day.
Hey, man, if you say so.
I mean, if
I'm
you
so
would
excited.
prefer your rest to be interrupted, that's fine.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. So which door are you guys approaching?
The north door is safe, I think. To the left, I hear bubbling and liquids. So probably to the left, we will find something interesting.
I mean, have you looked who you're adventuring with? Always go for the interesting.
Let's open the left door.
Okay.
Yep.
So the door is locked from your side, so you unlock the door, presumably.
Yep.
Revealing a small hallway. The black marble floor in here appears to be under the same effect as where you are.
Okay. Karendir will let everybody go first.
The fizzing and popping is louder. Yeah, that's it. And it appears to be coming from the left. So you guys can see all the way up. There is a door on your right.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can give me... No, not yet. Okay. Go ahead. You're good.
Okay, well, listen to the best with this gun drawn.
So, Karendir, you've been here before.
Yes.
Based on the size of this room, you appear to be in intake.
In intake?
Mm-hmm. Where they bring the new prisoners first.
Right. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just changing my avatar.
Yep.
Because I am not playing a gnome, an alcoholic gnome. All right.
I see the problem.
Would I know where I'm going right now? Where to proceed from here? Or...
Yeah. So you guys are in a large room. This appears to have suffered the worst of it so far that you've seen. There are several bits of rubble and such on the left. Where you guys can see is a large pool of a bubbling green liquid. That appears to be where the fizzing and popping sounds are coming from. The walls that you can see through are bars. So Karendir can tell you that this is intake. This is where you are brought in first. Those are holding cells.
Yep.
So give me 1 second. Everybody can give me a perception at this point.
Right.
Perception. Yeah.
Woo!
Doesn't take much. Okay, somebody beat the 10. That was the challenge rating.
Does it take a 3?
Hey.
Is it about that flaming sword down there?
I will get to that in just a second. Creoden,
All right.
from the large door behind you, that is again locked on your side, you hear the sounds of man vs. beast. Armor clanking, grunting, hissing, slicing noises, things like that. So the fizzling popping sound, Lucian, you can tell is coming from that flaming sword that this man was holding. It is sitting in the pool of acid, and it appears to be dissolving the acid.
Huh.
Otherwise, there are 4 dead bodies in there that look picked clean, as well as 2 bodies of 2 guards.
Is there a way to get to that sword without going through the acid?
Maybe if you're a halfling? Or a gnome?
What about
I'm not anymore.
monkey bars?
It would take a feat of acrobatics, but you think you could do it. If you
What about a
if you
feat
rolled
of climb?
well. A feat of acrobatics. So Karendir can tell you that he does not know what this room is. But up here is where the prisoner's stuff is taken.
So that's where I'm going.
But
Hold on,
Don't you
I'm
have-
gonna get this sword.
Are these also bars?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
Yeah.
the non-acrobatic route.
yep,
So-
that's what I was about to suggest.
any wall you can see through here, guys, is bars. Just say that.
All right.
Okay, so I'll motion for Hadgar to stand back.
Edgar will take a step back.
And first, I will use this and grow.
Mhm.
And then I'm
Did-
just gonna take my arms and try to split the bars because I know there's combat happening in the next room, so I don't want to make too much noise yet.
I'm gonna take another step back.
Which is why you're going to break the bars. By
Well, I'm not
brute
breaking them with
strength?
my hammer, which would be
That's-
much louder.
That's a good point. Karendir will step up to here and try to listen to the door if there's sound coming from the.
But yeah, I will also mention to them that there's a fight going on through this door.
Oh,
Okay. So, first, Creoden, give me a athletics, I suppose.
I have advantage.
You are unable to bend the bars.
Oh.
Oh.
Some fucking bars.
All right, new plan. Wolfsmaster comes out.
When you pull on the bars to pull them apart, it feels like you're starting to make headway, and then they reform themselves. Would be a better way to do that.
Okay.
Did Kernder actually share with us that the whole place is probably magical, or are we unaware of that?
I never tried to break the bars, so I didn't know.
Okay.
So these are kind of enhanced. I'm going to have to use enhanced tactics.
You're gonna smash with your hammer, aren't you?
As I'm drawing my hammer off my back.
Wait, before that,
Advanced tactics.
wait. I can help. I can probably reach it myself without you breaking everything down and alerting the whole place. How does
Yeah, but
that
what's the
sound?
If
But
you
what's the
mess
fun of
up,
that?
you're dead.
I have a safety measure. And
Really?
what?
Man, you should really just let us do this recklessly. The last guy we had that was actually careful. He died.
The problem is, use that to get over there. How are you gonna get back?
Well, the idea is to try to get there without it, and then if I do fall, I can come back and you can break the wall. But let's try.
Oh, okay.
Let's try the easy way first.
Okay,
How does that sound? So what I would do is he would try to climb as high as possible on the bars and try to monkey his way to the end. And if at any moment in time he starts falling, like he slips or he falls down, Misty step back on the ground here.
Okay.
Is that something we can do?
Yeah, I mean, with acrobatics, you feel you could get across there. You would just have to be very careful.
He will take as much time as he needs.
Okay. Oh, give me an acrobatics with advantage. If you
right.
guys are ignoring the sounds of combat in the next room, that's fine.
Yep.
I'm cool with it. I just have to
There
roll
is
some
a
dice.
flaming sword on the ground.
Okay.
We're not good people.
So you actually make it to here. Oh no, I'm totally cool with it. It just I have to roll some dice to figure it out. That's all.
It is being resolved as we speak.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Trust me. I know you guys aren't good people. It's okay. I'm okay with it.
Alright. So I get to here.
I also kind of had an inclination that you guys were going to not come in the right way. So, or at least the way I planned.
Give us a hammer with
It's
magical
kinda
wall
random.
bashing abilities.
Oh, I'm, again, not complaining, just planning for contingencies. So,
Are the skeletons attacking me?
no, the skeletons do not move. They appear to be picked clean, as I said
Nice.
before. You don't
Yeah.
know if it's by acid or by feeding. You can't really tell. There's no inclination. So, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm halfway. I'm gonna keep going. So another one, I guess.
Yep.
All right. So, hey, thank God for advantage.
Okay, and you make it down to the flaming sword. You see at this point that it is in fact a great sword.
Oh shit! I was planning on keeping it.
Yes.
All right. Can I inspect it real quick?
Yep. So are you lifting it?
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take it and like inspect it a little around. Well, actually, first I'm gonna. I guess I would do a preemptive analysis. I don't know, preliminary. Fuck it. Before touching it, I will inspect it with my eyes, and like try to feel the magic around it if I can tell anything about it, and if not, I will just take it, and then. I mean, I was born of flames, so I guess I'm down with. I know stuff about flames or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
So give me an Arcana.
All right. Hey.
Okay. It is a flame tongue. You can tell that. When you lift it from this guy's hand, the fire ceases.
Oh shit. Would it require attunements, maybe?
You would assume, yeah. And also, he starts coughing up blood.
Oh shit, he's alive.
You guys
Damn
didn't
it.
bother to check at all, so.
Um,
And then his hand dips in the acid and begins to melt away as he screams while seemingly unconscious.
Push him in the push him in.
did I?
Wait, I got this.
Wait.
Oh.
Yes,
I don't think you got it.
No, he's
Yeah,
prone.
I
You
got him.
miss.
Have I ever seen that guy before?
He was a prison guard. You've never
So
had
was it
any
prison guard?
interaction with him, but you've seen him.
Prison guard. You know what? We don't need no witnesses, so I will grab his legs and dump him in the acid.
We should just give you a thumbs up.
Okay. The screaming eventually ceases.
Good. I can sleep at night now.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Actually, no. I guess I would have stabbed him first so that he stopped screaming, and then I would dump his body in the acid to erase any traces.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of bodies everywhere, so I don't know if that would change anything.
I
So-
mean, it's for safe. It's for my conscience. I don't
Oh.
like hearing and scream. And then holding the sword. The sword doesn't reduce in size, right? It doesn't change shape because
Nope.
I'm holding it. All right.
Still a great sword.
Fair enough. So I'm not gonna monkey with a great sword in my hands. I'm just going to Misty Step and come back on this side of the bars.
Okay.
And I will look at Creoda and say, well, this sword is probably going to you. You'll have to attune yourself to its magic if you want to channel the fire inside.
Well, we'll have to do that later since we just rested.
Agreed.
And if possible, you can let me have a look at it too.
So what about that fight, huh? Still going on?
I don't know. I kind of stopped paying attention for a while.
Creoda,
Well,
how about you break that door?
Hadgar.
You could just open it.
Yes.
But he can
It's this
break
door,
it.
right?
You could just
Hadgar.
open it.
Does the 28 hit?
Ooh.
Oh my
on.
god, yes it does.
Huh.
Are you
Maybe I
dead?
should have set up an
And
alarm.
I think, yeah, I'm down.
Oh, hi.
I should set up an
Oh
alarm.
wait, no, I had temporary HP.
As a
Wait,
large snake comes
do I still have temporary
bursting
HP?
through. Yeah.
Oh no, we took the short rest.
Oh, nope.
Yep.
You could have recast it, though. I'm not terribly worried about it.
That would make
Okay.
sense.
So maybe let's just say I cast. Okay, so that brings me to a 41. Yeah, boy.
So a large snake bursts through the doors without much effort and picks Hadgar up and throws him in the air and catches him in his mouth. It appears to have wounds on it, fresh wounds. And we will go to initiative.
Cool.
I guess that guy lost.
He actually did surprisingly well.
Oh, okay.
I was shocked.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's you. I thought it was the snake at first.
No, not quite.
I mean, not bad,
Still
though.
better than me,
for
though.
-1. Okay, so it will be Karendir's turn.
All
I'm way
right.
too close for comfort.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at it. Duh.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan.
Welcome to my world.
Shite.
A 10 does not hit.
That's a fucking 2, man. Fuck me. And I guess I don't have any interesting bonus action. I'm sorry, I could have saved you right there, but I had to hit, apparently. Yeah, that's going to be this. Yeah, that's all I can do. So he's gonna step back.
Okay.
Do-do.
So its turn. It is going to attempt to constrict Hadgar.
Um,
The 17 hit.
Yep, that is going to hit.
He's constricted.
Do I even do a strength saving throw if I'm going unconscious?
I think you're grappled.
Okay, so I'm grappled and unconscious. Aye.
Feeding word.
And then he is going to bite at Creoden.
Oh, thank God.
He has a reach of 15.
Jesus, man.
Oh.
This snake.
I need an escape plan.
He's not happy because I feared the last snake.
Yep.
Okay, Creoden. So now that you can assess it, that it's actually in the room, it actually looks fairly badly hurt. That guy actually had 8 successful attacks to the snake's 3.
Shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he...
Maybe we should have saved that guy.
How do we know?
Okay.
We
Well,
all-
so I'm pissed. So I'm going to roar first off.
Rage what?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Okay, so it's...
No,
on
I don't have
Hadgar.
rage roar yet. I'm looking for several levels. Okay. I'm just going to I don't know, start hitting the snake, I guess.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan. Hey, that'll hit. So yeah, he's gonna roll a thing here. Strength, right?
Yeah. I don't think I can push him though, so I don't think it matters.
I guess
He's
I can
larger than large.
close Captain Viltebrand's character sheet. Yeah.
Is he still
so,
alive?
no. So he will take an extra 7 points of damage. Okay. Lucian.
Oh, sorry. I was asking the snake is still alive.
Oh yes, the snake is still alive. Yes, sorry.
Well, I'm gonna act soon and try
Okay.
to make it unalive. Oh,
A 12 does not hit.
okay, I'm dead.
Okay, Lucian.
All right. Based on previous fights, do I feel like I'm in range of the snake?
Yes.
Okay, I need to shoot it really bad. God damn it!
You miss. Yep.
I mean, I could maybe take one more attack.
Hadgar.
I'm like
That's
if I
it.
take one.
Alright. Death saving throw. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Oh.
no, not
Oh,
again.
no!
Okay, that's the second time I've pulled one more of these.
Like
Um,
for real? I
Yep.
think you should be trapping that parrot pirate.
Yep.
Karen dear.
He's going to step up to here, and he's going to try and shoot and hit for once.
Hey, that'll hit.
That's a hit, so he's going to expend an arcane shot to make a banishing shot. So he has to do a charisma saving throw or be banished to the Feywild for a turn.
Hey, it gets banished.
So
Whoa.
he disappear and like
Literally,
for a whole turn.
the right next turn.
You literally saved Adgar.
Well, to be fair, if I hit the first turn, I would have actually saved him.
Creodon.
Okay.
Does it come back on
Get
your
him out of
turn or
there.
its turn?
It goes at the end of its turn, so it's back already.
Okay.
Oh.
But he is no longer grappled.
That's good.
okay.
So you can attack
Lucian,
it.
can you do medicine?
I mean, I can do better.
All right.
Useless stuff.
Well, I'm going to. Does the snake look real bad or just like kind of bad?
It's hurting. It's hurting. You don't think you could finish it this turn, but maybe the turn after?
All right. Let's attack it. Oh.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
Oh.
Lucian.
God, if I fucking die saving Hadgar, I swear to fucking god.
Can I?
Hey, look at it this way. We just mentioned it earlier that you guys haven't found out that he's a changeling yet. You guys are gonna find out if he dies.
Oh god.
Nathan,
I'm sorry, it's
can
my
I-
turn. Do you want me to heal you or not?
Nathan, actually,
Well,
on my
it-
turn, can I use my bonus action, move action to swap weapons?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to drop the hammer and get the shield and spear out.
Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what. Gustavo, high or low?
Always go high.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm saying my
What is
spawn is
that?
shooting.
Oh god.
Okay.
Kill it.
That's a good hit. That's a bad roll.
It's a good hit. It takes 14.
And it's still alive.
It is still alive.
Shit.
So we're leaving Hadgar's fate literally to coin toss.
Yeah.
Hadgar.
Oh.
I'm having something else. I'm having that 50-50 roll.
Yeah. So I'm on a roll, apparently,
Man,
I
making
mean,
up for.
I'll take on that.
Well, I got a parrot pirate image already.
You should look for Captain Lufui from Sly Cooper.
well-
He's pretty
Oh,
good.
that guy's great. Oh,
Karen,
no,
dear.
I guess you guys see Hadgar change back into a changeling.
What the shit? Why didn't you save him?
He was an imposter.
That's
Yeah, that. And
true,
also,
actually.
Also, I'm really scared of that snake, so I kind of just shot it. Can you please kill it?
well, you had the bad luck of you're lawful evil.
I never realized
Yep.
how much of a Mortal Kombat Yumba was now, but now I realize how bad fucked.
You lost two 50-50s. Come on.
I mean,
Fuck. The islands are fucked.
he's lawful though, right?
Sure. Yep. Yep. Sure.
If you want to get to
So-
work, you are in a prison, so I mean, easy in.
That's true. So I'm gonna shoot it. The snake.
Yeah, a 22 will hit for 11.
And I am going to
It is limping along.
action surge. Fuck him up.
Make you a yes, and you will kill it.
Good.
It collapses on top of what you now see to be not Hadgar's body. There is instead some strange. I'm gonna have to make a dead characters folder. Holy shit. Jesus. Okay.
Oh man.
Can edit it and be controlled by Gustavo.
Hopefully it doesn't get to be the same size as our regular character.
I am rolling too well in this campaign. Just for
I
the
mean,
record.
Credence almost died several times, so...
I mean, to be fair, that's like it's so fucking. That's like it one-shot me with a regular attack. That's a really
I
strong.
survived with 1 HP thanks to the temporary HP on the first round, so I would have gone down a lot faster.
So like,
but-
what's it? Like that's 3d10 plus 5. Like, holy shit! I'm pretty sure that on average kills me.
You were also supposed to help the captain instead of leaving him to die to the snake.
Yeah.
mean-
But how about no? How about magic sort of crew?
You shouldn't put flaming swords in our view then, if you don't want us to be distracted by it.
Okay?
It's like, combat or loot.
Yeah, glitter shiny. I mean, fuck it.
Shiny every time.
Okay, well, I guess I will approach his...
Yeah. Lucian will likewise do it.
And a strange, small, gray humanoid now sits in his place.
Can I tell what it is at all? Since I'm also kind of a shifter of any kind.
Give me a nature check.
Yeah, I would
I have no
investigate
idea, I'm not
myself.
gonna try.
I am not as in tune with nature as I thought it was.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Could I try to inspect the body? Check. Would I be familiar with shape change in general?
What was that?
Would I know anything about those changeling or doppelganger or something like that?
Yeah, you can give me a nature check.
No, never mind.
No one knows.
No one knows. The mystery
you forget.
states.
The best of us keep dying.
I think by definition that's not what that means, but yeah.
Well, I mean, like in the
Some
more
of us
high
keep dying.
ground sense.
Um,
Clearly not in the combat sense.
This is unfortunate, but I believe we should keep moving. Actually, let us allow him a proper burial first, and then we can move on.
Anyone even know what he is?
I don't care what he is. I will burn the body.
Joe.
That
Nailed
is
it.
how you. That is how you clear the material form and allow the spirit to ascend.
Or we could just bury him, take him to
Well,
church.
before we burn him, we should probably see if anything useful on him.
I mean, technically he's not
Yes.
gonna use whatever he asks.
That's a fair point. Let's. So what you got, Oz?
Alright, so, I mean, I've got, I guess, I don't know if anyone wants a disguise kit. I don't think anyone wants my pack. I have the staff, which I'm still carrying. I have this demonic armor, which I'm not sure whether you guys can take or not, since it was kind of part of a pact with the demon, but I guess you might be able to. And I have the sibilant short sword.
Okay, so I actually forgot about that. They actually can't. So you guys only see his body for a couple of moments, and then the demon head appears on the armor and consumes him.
Whoa.
Oh, rip.
Okay. Oh.
Can I
Items
do a
included?
reflex to grab his coin purse?
Sure.
Priority.
I mean, does it eat the body with all the things attached?
No, his items are still
Okay.
there, including
Oh,
a
okay.
normal set of leather armor.
Got it.
The end to Hadgar's story is much worse than him dying.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. Maybe we should never make pacts with demons. That's what we learned today.
Yeah, and also
That's-
maybe we should actually be more careful from now on, because I think that's like 2 for 2 so far. Carrier,
Yeah.
I'm recommending you to be careful, because we are on a fucking streak at this point.
So what exactly are we getting here? Is it worth it?
Carrier?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
What are we getting here? Is it actually worth it?
Well, I'm starting to question it.
Not too late for that.
It's a little too late to wonder if it's worth it. We're in way too deep. I would. We are investigating. It is a good opportunity to analyze the strength and forces of the Yuan-Ti, and thin them out a little. I'm sorry we had to pay such a steep price. I've barely knew him, but I understand you were with him for a long time. I apologize for your loss.
I
I
mean,
feel your loss.
He was kind
he
of a
stood
prick.
by us even though he wasn't wanted. So
This is the point, yeah.
So he was the one actual free man.
Well, the demon armor says otherwise, actually.
That's actually true. Well,
We've all got our crosses to bear.
yeah. Then I guess we should move on. If the thing that I am looking for have not moved, we should be up here. So I would investigate this way.
Right, so, do you already burn the body?
The body was consumed by the armor.
Oh, right, true. Yeah.
you want to grab his things, Lucian? You probably have better use for them.
Are the
the,
staff still there?
The poison sword and the staff.
Yes, his
I mean,
belongings
sure.
are still there, as well as a normal suit of black leather armor.
I'm actually going to peek inside this room and just look for the body of the thing that I was fighting it.
Okay. There is a man who appears to be beaten and bitten right in the middle of the room. He has the symbols of rank. And he has a long sword and a short sword, and a set of splint mail on him, as well as various other pouches and stuff.
Guess I'll enter the room. I'm just gonna grab his body actually and pull it into this room before I assume my form diminishes.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Carrier, you can give me a investigation. I'm sorry, perception. That's the one.
Perception.
You hear the sounds of rummaging in that room.
All right. I'm gonna whisper quickly, to turn around to the other guys and whisper, "There is movement and sounds here. Someone is there."
Okay, we should probably go back to the guerrilla strategies instead of just randomly walking by and doing things. Didn't work out that one fight we had it.
I agree.
Yeah, let's not have things sneak up on us.
Can
I like
I
that he has a beard.
check his bags and whatnot?
Yeah. So
Any
he's got
red vials, maybe.
he's got symbols of rank. He has looks like a badge, signifying that he is the captain of the guard in this prison. He does not have anything otherwise noteworthy. Like I said, long sword, short sword. He doesn't even have any money on him.
Okay, I'm just gonna put him on this pile of rubble, I guess.
Okay.
Guarantee, I think this was the captain of the guard. You know him.
Well, before we advance, do any of you need healing? I don't have much, but I can do something.
I'm good.
If you want to throw one my way, I can take some of the first blows.
All right, that's good. That hits me to almost full. So.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to progress with shield and spear out.
Yep. Lucian will also cast that on you.
Okay.
And I think I'm smaller now. Change it. All right. So I would like to sneak up this door, so I got stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Which would like to hide behind this rubble.
So stealth.
Karen J would like to hide behind Lucian.
So stealth.
I'm not that tall, man.
It doesn't matter.
I'm like 5'8". Come on.
Okay.
And I'd also like to listen at the door.
That's a great picture.
I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer.
Almost there. I'll ready an arrow, and if I see movement, aggressive movement, I will release it into the gate, the door.
Okay. So yes, you hear the sounds of rummaging as well.
Okay. Can I? I'm gonna try to slowly open the door quietly, I guess.
Have to see if they noticed you guys, which they did not. They are oblivious. Okay. Yeah, you can open the door. Inside, revealing a series of trunks, and there are two lizard people that you can see that are rummaging through the trunks.
Lizard people?
There's no other doors in here.
There
Anything
is
in
not.
here? Okay, I'm going to sneak up to this one on my right.
Lucian will try to change his position to see the actual lizard folk.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna try to sneak attack him.
Yeah, they're completely oblivious to you guys. You guys can take a surprise round if you like.
Yep. I like to shoot something.
So I will do that.
Yeah, an 18 will hit.
And
10 points of damage.
Ooh,
is he
that's all I
holding
do.
any? Is he holding anything?
No, he's holding nothing as he collapses to the ground with a bullet in the back of the head.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to shoot an arrow to the one to the left.
Okay. That will miss.
Yeah. All right.
And we'll go to actual initiative rounds.
Yay.
So was this supposed to be a 5-man dungeon?
It sure was. Also, I kind of feel bad because originally there were supposed to be 6 lizard men in this room. Just fun fact.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate.
Yeah,
So
thank
Karen,
you.
it's your turn. Your first arrow fails to find a home.
Shites. I'm gonna shoot again. Damn it.
Yes, that one will hit, and you will
Good,
connect
and
the back of his shoulder.
I'm going to activate another arcane shot to cast a grasping arrow. So it does poisonous damage, and every time he moves, he gets the 2d6 slashing again until he removes it.
Okay, awesome. So,
So-
ouch.
7 poison damage. And then if he moves, he get that again. Yep.
Okay.
Or he takes his action to break it.
So he is going to see if he actually knows that. I guess Arcana. Yep. So he's going to charge towards you. Let's see how many steps he makes it.
He is removed. His speed is reduced by 10 too. So
Okay. Well, he rolled a 1, and he moves 5 feet. So
2d6.
okay.
Ouch.
So he moves 5 feet aggressively towards Creodin, and the barbs from the arrow burst forth from his chest, and he collapses. And it is at this point that you guys can hear muffled crying. Creodin can.
From one of the chests.
Yes.
I'll try to locate it.
Okay. It is that one right there.
I'm inside the room. I'll stay in the doorway and look behind us to make sure we're not.
Okay.
Surprised.
I guess I'll just ready my shield and then with my free hand open the chest.
Could use the hammer to break the chest open.
Okay.
I'll give you a reason to cry.
It's a magic trick, bitch.
I make people disappear.
Yeah, so you open up the chest with your spear ready, and inside is a bound and sobbing woman. Karen, dear, you recognize her as the nurse from the prison.
Okay.
It's
that's
a kinky prison.
I guess I'll grab her and lift her up.
She
Are they in
is tiefling in nature. Just so you guys have a visual.
okay.
And yeah, you lift her up and out of the chest. She appears to have been physically unharmed, shall we say?
Well, damn, if there was a nurse here, we could have probably saved Hadgar.
Had we known. Had we known.
Yeah.
No need to harm her. She was not one of the soldiers. I think she has nothing to. She doesn't have to deal with the consequences. She was just following orders.
Is she gagged?
She is gagged and bound. Yep.
Okay, well, I'll at least remove the gag and, like, set her down.
Yep. She sobs for a couple of minutes before attempting to collect herself.
While she's recuperating, can I try to look for my stuff in the chest?
Mm-hmm. So I guess the question is everybody searching the chest, or is just you?
I'll help around searching for stuff that's not mine to take.
I would like to, but I'm just gonna keep an eye on this woman. I'm just gonna, like, lean on the chest, like, across from her, and just sort of, like, fold my arms and just wait for her to finish crying.
Okay, so Karen, dear, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. So as you guys are searching through the chest, you find all kinds of goodies. Mostly mundane stuff. Nothing too amazing. A couple of potions are found. Lucian, you come across essentially just Karendir's equipment. You don't know it's Karendir's equipment, but you come across a wood-bound journal, a spyglass, a signet ring, a decent-looking medallion. Karendir, assuming you notice.
Eventually, yeah. If you start taking everything out, I'll see that.
I'll probably start by taking the journal out. Just read random passages if I can open it.
The journal?
Yeah.
Can you read Elvish?
Nope. You still been close enough.
The same
Not
that
quite.
text, I think? Same alphabet?
Yeah.
It should be, but it might be gibberish to you.
I would say which would
but
make it
it's-
worse, because then it's
Yeah.
like you can read it, but it looks like the person's a fucking retard.
Yeah. He doesn't know how to read. To
So
write.
he just starts reading it a bit, just thinks it's garbage because it's silver and just throws it back in the box and just closes it.
It's like halfway filled with writings too. There's a long coat, reddish, with some not tracing shit, but inlinings, I guess. There's a lot of details on the coat. It's pretty. It looks pretty well done, well made. And there's also a harp inside the chest, if that's something you care about.
You see a
What's up?
heart?
Harp.
Yeah, there's a beating heart inside. So I guess. Whoa! What the? Okay.
Is that damage we're taking?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If you do say you found something, like I would explain. I'm looking for a long coat and a medallion specifically. So The rest I don't care.
I think I found your garbage.
Thank you. I'll go look up, and yes, that's exactly what I was looking for.
Okay.
Rummaging through.
So you learn to write better. Your Sylvan's garbage.
I'm sorry?
Your Sylvan's really bad.
This is not Sylvan, this is Elvish.
Oh. You should learn Sylvan.
He is an elf. I don't know if you noticed. The
I-
ears.
I don't see why I would learn Sylvan. What's the point? Barely, there are barely people speaking it at all, so...
So
Yeah,
you guys find a total of 110 gold,
Nice.
120 gold worth of various pieces of jewelry, and 5 sets of essentially fine clothing. Looks to be really nice, probably worth 10 or 12 gold per set.
Shit.
5 of them.
Otherwise, it's just mundane things. If you guys want an item from the player's handbook that's not a, not magical, that you can pretty much find it.
Okay.
Karendir can tell you that this prison can house up to like 100 prisoners. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of cells.
yeah. And the potions are coming at you now.
Alright, so it's like 36 gold per person, and then a little bit left over.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm hoping you can identify these, Lucian, so we don't have another Fane incident where he drinks poison.
I mean, give me enough time, probably enough time for it to stop sobbing, and I could probably do that, yeah.
Eventually, she does collect herself. And she thanks you profusely for your help, and then begins pleading with you to stop this menace.
Hold on there, Missy. What exactly are you talking about?
They assaulted us. You have to stop them. The giant snake monster came in. They're downstairs.
Yeah, we know that's why
There's-
we can loot the place.
How
We got
many
one
snake
down.
monsters are there?
That's a good question.
I
How-
don't
how
know.
many-
They came so quickly. I don't know
How
why they
many
didn't
have you
kill me.
seen? Yeah, why did
Who
we?
put you in this box?
The lizard people did it. Please,
Why
the
didn't they
captain
just
has
kill
a
you,
failsafe in his room.
A failsafe?
Yeah,
What you mean?
the tower on the top. Together, it's a failsafe. It'll crush the prison.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, shit, that sounds fun, actually.
How do we get to the tower from here?
You-
Lady,
You have to use the elevator. Sorry, I was counting to 20.
that's fine. The elevator. Where is the elevator?
It's in the center, but you have to go to the captain's room first.
All right.
Where's
so
the
from
captain? He's
here-
dead, so...
Oh no! She starts crying again.
Oh,
Man, you better not cry for everyone that's died here, because Jesus Christ, we're gonna be here for a while.
yeah, we may be the only ones left.
And we're not good people, honey. We've probably killed more
And
people
where
coming in
we
than we
die.
did coming out.
Just 10 minutes ago, there were 4 of us, so...
I mean, not to be that guy, but yeah. Okay. So the 3 potions you guys found are one of them is cloudy green fluid. One of them is red, which you could identify as a potion of healing. You don't know what size or shape. And then the other one is yellow fluid streaked with black.
Can I spend the time they're using to talk to her to identify those potions? With an identify spell?
Yes.
I'll do that. And the gems, were there 2 that combined to 121?
It was various pieces of jewelry.
Okay, so we can just divide them equally between
Yeah.
us?
That's fine.
Okay.
So the potion is a potion of superior healing.
Okay.
So that's the 8d4 plus 8 one,
Nice.
which
pretty
is
good.
pretty sure is more hit points than most of you have.
Yes.
How much was it? 8d4?
8d4 plus 8.
Jesus.
I suggest Cleoden keeps this one.
Suggest Creoden takes a level of barbarian.
Hey, give me
Also-
3 more levels. I'll be there.
The other one, the yellow and black one, is a potion of speed.
Ooh.
Which when you drink it, it grants you haste for 1 minute. And the final one is a potion of breathe without air. Again,
That's
not
pretty
gems,
useful.
jewelry, Lucian, jewelry.
Oh, you break them down long enough, it's just gems.
And precious
You're not
metals.
wrong.
And we also have 110 gold pieces, right?
Yep, which is 36 each with a little bit left over.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
2
how much left
pieces
over?
for... I was going to say 2 pieces for
2.
Oz for his, the river Styx, but never mind. His corpse is already gone.
It's 2 left over?
Yep.
And we had 2 left over before, so we each get an extra gold. So we have 37 gold, and we have 1 left over now.
Woo!
Nice.
Wait, how much is that total? 37 and then earlier it was 20? Or is that just the total?
It was 40 gold worth of gems for each, and then there was 37 gold, specifically.
So
I'm just gonna
27.
actually put the gems separately.
Yeah, that's what I did. How are you dividing the clothes?
I do not need clothing. I have found my personal garbs, so you can keep them.
I mean, I don't wear a shirt, so I technically don't need them, but, I mean, I can sell them.
You
If
would
you
benefit
wanna-
from wearing a shirt.
You want to sell them and then split the cost later. And I also have these longbows I'm selling.
Alright. If you want, you can sell them with your bows, then.
Okay.
And then he'll go around just giving everyone potions. He'll give the potion of superior healing to Creoden, and he'll give the potion of breathing to Karen there.
You give me what?
Thank you.
Giving you the potion of superior healing.
Got it.
I'll
Okay.
take that. Thanks. Useful.
Right, that's most of the stuff settled out. Is she done crying now?
Well, no, but yes. I mean, she's, alive. She's trying to gather herself.
No, she's having emotions, God.
I know, how dare she?
How dare she?
Right, so... I don't really care about the snake people or anything, but collapsing a whole prison is kind of on my bucket list, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's a very specific bucket list. Didn't think I was going
It's
to
all
get to
about-
pull it off.
It's all about exploding various random buildings.
What I would suggest is accompanying the lady here outside through the tower we broke down, and then making our way through the captain's quarter, elevator, and then breaking it down the whole prison. How does that sound? But I would make her escape first.
That sounds fine. Just, I don't know, cover her eyes on the way just so she doesn't have to see the piles of corpses on the way.
She's a nurse. I'm sure she's seen blood before.
If you're not paying attention to the fact that she's just been like 20 minutes crying.
I don't think she cried because of the blood.
Eh.
Mostly because of the rape threat from the lizard man and stuff.
Also, if anybody wants to roll
Wait.
insight.
I'm sorry?
I said also if anybody wants to roll insight.
I'll roll insight. I
Lucian doesn't really
read
care.
women.
Lucian doesn't really care.
Creoden, let's just say that based on recent events, she is newly single. Karen dear, you remember that based on the ring on her finger and the ring on the captain's finger,
Right.
they were matching.
Okay.
Whoa, wait, he had a ring on his finger?
Mm-hmm.
You
It
didn't
was
mention that.
It was worthless. That's why I didn't mention it.
Oh,
It's like a steel ring.
Oh.
but then I could sew it off on my finger and be like, oh, look.
It's me, your husband.
Is
I don't know how that
married the
works.
vibe Creoden wants to give off?
Dragonborn.
It's a strange snake curse.
I don't think married is the vibe Creoden wants to give off, but it's
It
fair.
can only be ended by nights of sex.
many lights of sex.
Like 10 in a row.
So 3 level 4 players changes CRs significantly.
Does
Yeah.
it now? I guess I'm sorry for your loss, milady, but we will have to get you out of this tower first before we can crush it down on the invaders.
If you want his body, we didn't take anything off of it, so
Yeah, and if you want to just stay around while we're blowing it up, I'm sure it's gonna be looking pretty cool.
You'll need his symbol to get into his office and to use the elevator.
Oh, the signet or
His badge.
oh his badge. Oh, that's a good. Thank you. Good info.
And besides, I mean, we're criminals. I mean, we're probably gonna use a badge sooner or later. Seems useful. I probably shouldn't be saying this fun the way though.
Heartless dick. Heartless dick.
I mean,
It's okay
I
then.
mean, I'm not wrong.
yeah. Then I guess I will accompany her to the exit tower unless Kurodan wants to do the honors.
I mean, I'll just go with you.
All right.
My type of women isn't the type that I find tied and crying in a box. You know.
Not even a
You would
chubby.
be you should try it sometime. It's surprisingly fun. The tied and gag mean.
I mean, that's why I did grab those poor pristine manacles.
Yeah. Right. So, milady, if you would like to follow us outside the tower, it's not safe for you here.
I need
Yeah.
to make a fedora.
She will accompany you outside
Tips
the
it
tower.
over.
She will require help down the wall as well.
Sure. I'll help her.
Okay.
Or
Give her a
And-
gentle shove.
just gonna kick your shoes. And I guess like you should seek safety, and if anything arises, you can always try and contact us. I would be very much obliged to help you in the future if you need.
Okay.
If no one else is doing it, Lucian will grab the badge.
Give me a perception.
Double nines.
Okay.
Oh,
You grab the badge.
I'm gonna look at his swords again. Neither of them have any markings or anything on them, do they? They're
No.
just mundane swords.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. I don't know
way too
why
much
I
shit in
want
my
more
inventory.
weapons. I already have a freaking ton, but
I have so much shit in my inventory.
You guys could
Yeah,
use a mule and a cart, yeah.
Yep.
we could use a bag of holding. That's what we need.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna buy. First magic item we're gonna buy.
Right. So, before you guys took it, did you guys get by any chance the directions to the elevator?
Yes, I asked about it's in the captain's office,
No,
which
it's not.
she. Is it not? It's behind the captain's office.
You have to go to the captain's office first
Yeah.
to get
Right.
to get the first part of the failsafe.
Oh,
The elevator is
I guess I wasn't
in the
paying
back
attention
of
at all.
is in the back of the prison.
Okay. I did ask for direction from the lady though, so you know.
Yeah, she tells you it's in the main room. Just go straight back.
Okay. Then let's get to the captain's quarter first.
Okay.
Do we know what this goes to?
So
Nope, we never tried.
Karendir would actually also know where the elevator is because you have to take it to get to where the prisoners are kept.
Okay. Then yes, I do know where it is.
I'm gonna actually open this door first, or I'm gonna listen at it and then open it.
Give me a
if you just
perception?
open the door without asking, go, whoa, shit!
You guys have already taken her outside, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You do not hear anything.
Okay,
Making
well,
sure that
I will be
it's-
quiet about it. I'm not just gonna like throw open the door.
It is locked.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I won't open the door.
Hey, Lucian, I don't know if you want to know what's in here, but it's locked.
I mean, I'm a scientist. I need to know the unknown.
So when Lucian approaches, the door opens.
Okay, no, I don't want to know the unknown. Oh wait, I'm gonna take out the badge.
Yeah, it is glowing,
Oh, okay,
revealing a
Never mind.
small armory.
I got the key.
You got the key?
Well,
Ooh,
badge.
I run inside.
Okay. So yeah, there is
Flaming swords.
roughly 40 longswords in here, a couple of suits of splint mail, 4 or 5, and then 2 barrels.
Okay,
Man, we
well, I
should-
guess I'll spend the time inspecting the weapons, see if there are any fine make. They're
They all
just
look
like-
really well made. None of them look magical.
Okay, they're all just like soldiers' weapons.
More like private army weapons.
Oh,
So there's a little bit more money put into them.
got it.
I mean, they're all decorated. You would guess that they're probably all worth maybe 10 or 12 gold more than a typical longsword.
Okay. Is it just longswords, or are there other weapons?
Just longswords. Carandir can tell you that those are what the people of rank carry.
Right, officers.
Yes, this is an
mostly.
officer's armory.
Well, they're still not worth their weight as much as longsword or longbows are. So I'm just gonna
Yes.
carry the longbows.
Very practical.
Longbows are
Speaking
worth 50 gold pieces for 2 pounds.
Yeah, I
or
know.
a long sword is 15 for 3 pounds. So, you know,
We're just talking economy here.
Yeah. Oh, were you checking out the barrels, Lucian?
I was just letting you do your thing.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll check the barrels.
Okay. Give me a perception. Okay. You opened the barrels, and they both appear to be empty.
Does it look like there's any like residue or anything that looks like what was kept inside of these? Or
Looks clean.
These barrels are empty.
I guess I'll check the splint mail. Does it still also look mundane?
It does look mundane, but it is, again, of fine make, so it's got about double the value of normal splint mail.
Let me do some calculations. I should just leave my book open on the inventory stuff. No, I mean, I don't know how much I can actually reasonably carry and fight because I don't have a bag of holding, so I guess I won't take them. I'm already
Mm.
carrying like 6 weapons, so
We really need to buy a cart.
just carry it around with us in a prison. Up
I mean,
a
we just
wall.
left it outside.
Oh, okay, that's true.
You know how carts work, man.
Yeah,
Well, so you generally don't carry carts, you pull them.
I've been
I
using
mean-
the wrong this whole time. Even
I mean,
they're
if
not
you're
just
big
giant
enough.
baskets with wheels.
Okay.
Okay, well, that was actually pretty uneventful. So, lead the way, Kevin dear.
Right. So first, the captain's office. The lady said it was across the room.
So the big double doors on the other side.
That's
Yep.
where I would go.
This looks like we're supposed to fight a giant snake in this room or something.
Nah, shut up.
Why would you say that?
With 5 people and the help of an NPC, yes.
Eh,
You mean not get a surprise round on us and only have 4?
Exactly. The captain
s-
actually did like 40 points of damage to it, too.
That's nice.
Yeah, we would have died if he didn't.
Yeah.
His name will be remembered as the captain.
Okay.
Just the captain.
So this door is not locked. You can give me perceptions if you want to listen.
Indeed.
I don't know your shit.
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
You hear the faint sounds of rubble being moved, but that's about it as you open into this hallway.
Careful. There is movement.
Yeah, you see a series of doors. You've never been to this area, Carandir, as this is clearly the staff's quarters. You see a way down, a long hallway leading to the south, a door right there, 2 doors, and an open hallway right there. 3 doors if you count the one on the end.
There's so many doors.
Based on her description, the one on the end is probably the captain's quarters.
I would suggest we investigate every door first, to avoid being stabbed in the back.
Oh, not. I would just invite for us to get to the destruction room as fast as possible.
Then I'll walk to this door and listen at it.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, I will stealthily open the door.
With my fist.
Pretty
Yep,
much.
that's apparently what I'm using.
Yeah, so you go to open the door and it won't budge.
Is it locked or is it kind
It
Yep.
feels jammed.
Okay.
Like it opens a crack and then stops.
Was there another door leading into this room?
Someone can see people.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
So, these people appear to be moving rocks around. Unless you want to give me an insight, you can't tell to what end. But they do
These
look
look
like
like
the
they-
workers.
Okay.
Are they human or snake-like?
They are human,
Or are they denser?
but they bear the symbol of Pegrill.
All right. I suggest we kill them all.
well, here we go murdering again.
Shame.
Have they noticed us?
No. They
Oh, they're about to real
seem,
soon.
Entranced.
Gotta try to sneak up on them with my shotgun out.
Yeah. I won't even make you guys roll combat. If you want to kill them, they just die.
Oh, okay, yeah, I want to kill him.
They have 2 hit points apiece and are entranced not to fight. So, kaboom. One loud shotgun blast later.
Good work.
You guys can't
Never
tell
gets-
what they were doing in this room. They just appeared to be moving rubble back and forth.
Okay.
Tell you what, killing people with my gun never gets old.
Okay, so I guess I'll go and listen at these double doors down here.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception. The sound of still air.
Okay, I will try to open these stealthily.
Okay. You open the door, revealing what appears to be a general area. There's some tables set up. There's some cards set up on some of the tables. Other places have, half-eaten food and things like that.
Whoa, they use the same tables as the Hunting Hatred.
They do.
Weird.
It's a bulk discount. It's like shopping at BJ's.
So there's no one in here.
No. The place is empty. It appears to be barracks.
Are there any like foot lockers or anything?
There are not.
Well, I guess we're done here.
Yep, can we get to blowing up the prison now?
Coming right up.
They are encouraged to keep their belongings alone.
I guess the small door here. I'll listen to.
You do not hear
Oh,
anything.
All right. Open.
Again, it opens a crack but doesn't budge.
Should I just try to open these doors, or should I just let it be?
Just let it be.
Let's go to the double doors.
Okay. They are locked, obviously,
Break it
Don't hear
down.
anything.
and
Nope.
you do not hear anything. Okay.
Well, Muslim come close and just take out the badge.
It does
Oh.
not open.
Okay, well. Guess we're doing it the old-fashioned way. Is there a lock for me to pick?
There is.
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna try that then.
Are we picking locks now? We're evolving.
I mean, I'm pretty good at picking locks, actually.
Okay.
Really?
I have expertise.
You open the door, revealing what I
It's
can't
just a
grab because
rope.
I'm retarded. Okay, won't let me move it, so it gets deleted. Fuck it.
Okay, cool.
Revealing, it appears to be a bedroom. Lucian steps in, and the door closes behind him.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh, I'm next.
I'm next.
Oh, I'm next.
Rolling, re
can I,
rolling.
I'm gonna immediately try to open the door.
Okay. Give me whatever method you're trying to use to open the door.
All right.
What's
Well,
like
if it doesn't
my-
open through a handle, I'm using the hammer.
What's blocking my vision right in front of me?
That is curtains.
I'm shotgunning them.
Okay. So you blow a hole in the curtains, revealing a bed.
Feeling
All
three
right.
dead children.
Okay. I can
I'm gonna
I can come down now.
smash it.
Well, Lucian will just lie down on the bed, assuming they're gonna blow open the door anytime now.
Hull Smasher rebounds off the door with no effect.
Okay. I'm gonna speak through the door.
Hey, Lucian, this door, it doesn't break.
What?
I hope you're okay in there.
Lucian, you don't hear anything.
Oh, okay. Well, after a while,
Uh,
they're not just coming in. Lucian will just start like exploring the room, see if there's
I'm
anything
gonna
they can
Try hitting it again, I guess. Maybe I'll hit it better this time.
Hit
Um,
it gooder.
So there's a desk. Appears to have some papers and a ink quill and things. This is a chest, colloquially known in the token form as fancy chest.
Well, I'm opening the fancy chest.
There is also a mirror here with a plaque under it.
Well, chest first.
Okay.
Right.
It is unlocked. Well, it unlocks with the captain's badge, I should say. Hull Smasher again rebounds with no effect. And inside the chest is several pieces of paper and a glowing red orb.
Well, one of those is slightly more interesting than the others.
Take the orb.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you'll just grab the orb and just like inspect it a bit.
Okay, you can give me an Arcana check. It's magical.
Oh, I'm just gonna spend about 10 minutes finding out what this does. Let's see if you guys.
While we worry for your safety.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hear you guys. For all I know, you guys just assume I'm dead and left.
Okay, so I'm gonna try
Just
a new
abandoned
method.
him.
A new method.
I would have done it.
Nathan,
Okay.
I'm gonna try the old workaround method. You know,
Hit the wall instead.
so I'm gonna hit the wall here.
Nice.
Okay.
Digging at it.
Okay. So you break through the wall slightly to reveal raw earth on the other side of it.
This may take a while.
Yes, there's rocks on the other side of it. It appears to be like you're hitting into the mountain. So when you identify it, it appears to be what is essentially an orb of destruction. It is paired with a container. And when the two are combined, boom.
Okay, that's cool. Well, I'm just gonna put that in my pack carelessly, as one does. And I'll inspect the papers for a bit, see if there's anything interesting.
Give me an insight.
I'm not good at that. Where's insight? I don't even know where it is. Where is it?
It starts with I. Okay.
Told you I'm
So, you gather from the papers that the barrels in the other room are indeed magical. And you can't quite grasp how to use them.
Okay. So the barrel's in the room with all the armor?
Yes.
Okay. Barrels. Well, I'm
Well,
gonna just move on
actually,
to the.
one of them. Yeah.
Oh, they were different.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go to the desk now while they're still trying to get in.
Okay. So on the desk is a quill, 3 sheets of paper, a candle, I'm having trouble with words here. A mug. I was forgetting the other word for it. So a mug.
That's the thing.
It's a mug, like a stein. That's the word I was looking for, like a stein. And that's what you see.
Well, nothing really interesting, so I'm going for the plank in the mirror, or below the mirror.
So
Mimic blank.
The plaque says, "If you allow me to live, I shall not live long. But if you kill me, I shall live longer."
Huh. Can I try and inspect the mirror, see if it's any sort of magical shenanigans?
Uh-huh. Yeah, give me an Arcana. It is definitely magical shenanigans.
Okay.
You would guess that this is probably a failsafe for when somebody tried to pick the lock instead of using the key.
Oh. Huh. Well, I'm just gonna go over to the door and is there any way for me to open it from the inside?
It is a wall.
Oh, okay, cool. Huh. I should probably stop panicking now.
How far have I gotten by digging through the wall?
Not far. Believe it or not, most people use piercing objects to get through raw earth and not blunt objects.
Well, clearly you've never played the new Zelda where you use a hammer for everything.
Well, I'm gonna just identify the mirror. Don't mind me. We can figure something out.
So it
I
is
like
a
that it's
mirror
always a 10 minutes ritual when you're casting Identify.
of false deflection or false reflection. Sorry.
False reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Is it currently reflecting me?
It is, yes.
Hmm. And what was the plaque saying again?
The plaque says, "If you allow me to live, I shall not live long. But if you kill me, I shall stay longer." Give me a perception check.
I'm trying to see why people get proficiency in perception and insight so often.
They're two of my favorite roles.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
I mean, I guess I'll just keep fiddling with the mirror, see if I can see any kind of specific shenanigans.
Okay.
I don't
And
know.
how long are you guys waiting outside the door? Because it's already been a half hour.
Pretty much, yeah.
At this point, I will inspect the door to the north here and try to open it.
Okay. It does not
Giant
budge.
snake?
Nope. You open it a crack and then it stops. Give me an insight check, Lucian.
Okay.
I'm still just trying to use Hole Smasher to get through this.
You're just digging at the wall.
I mean, it deals no damage to objects, right? Walls are inanimate objects.
You hope.
Oh, that's true. And this is actually a giant rock golem.
Okay. So we will just say that after an hour or so, Lucian manages to roll well enough to realize that the candle on the captain's desk is unlit, but the candle in the reflection is lit.
Okay, well, let me just see if I have any way to create fire. I have torches. Okay, cool.
So you have a shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, I also have a shotgun, but I mean, it says I shouldn't kill anything or whatever, so I don't want to hit stuff. I already shut the curtain.
And created fire.
Also true.
Okay, so you light the candle, and the wall becomes a door again.
Okay, is that this point that I get hit by Hole Smasher?
No. And the
Okay,
door
cool.
opens back up.
You see me right next to the door, hitting the wall. It's like digging.
Oh, finally, this was not working out.
So during your time searching the room, Lucian, you also found out how to operate the elevator. To go down, you need any guard symbol. To go up, you need the captain and his lieutenants.
God damn it! It's never easy blowing up towers, is it?
Do you know how many lieutenants?
Do you have any idea how many lieutenants there are? Is it like written down anywhere?
Karendir can tell you there's 1 lieutenant.
Okay.
There's 1 lieutenant.
See, he just did.
Yep.
So, what did we get?
Well, I've got an orb that explodes. I figured out that room is kind of trapped, so if you kind of force your way in, it kind of traps you in there with it until you solve a very annoying puzzle.
Okay.
And really, yeah, we just did final lieutenants and then we can blow stuff up.
I'm gonna
Also-
inside check him to make sure he's not hiding anything from me. Because we like to take stuff and not tell the other person, so.
It's a staple of our.
Yeah.
That's how the economy works.
Yep.
He does not appear to have stolen any items from there other than the orb, which I'm sure is fairly visible. It gives off light.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So we need a lieutenant.
I'm pretty sure it's either in one of those rooms we couldn't open. Those would be officer. Fucking.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Right.
Yep.
Well, before we do that, I actually want to go back to that room with all the weapons.
Why? They were all just swords.
Yeah.
Well, I've got an idea.
You decided you want to use a man's weapon. Gotcha.
Why would I ever give up an actual exploding gun?
For an exploding hammer.
You don't even have an exploding hammer.
Well, things explode when I hit them.
Yeah, but that's not because of the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit because of the hammer.
Really? Is it?
Oh, I forgot how big this room was. Oh, what a
Yeah,
chore.
it was. Yep. And I guess now we wait for DM barrel knowledge. So how's the parrot pirate going?
Your pirate is going okay. I think I've got him on a almost ready to run state.
Cool.
Nice.
His name is Squawk.
His name is Squawk.
Squawk. I'm in the dead PC folder. That hurts.
That's just what we need. We need more neutral
That's-
lines.
We've had so much fucking death the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a total of what? 6 deaths in like 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. Well, as Dakota mentioned, there's the one shot too.
Yep.
Fuck, man. That's a lot of people dead.
And if we do my one shot next week, you know, I've
Everybody
never
will die.
actually made a level 17 encounter, so we'll see how that goes.
It's okay. I've barely played this goddamn game. I nearly killed you guys. Sorry, I killed you guys. Good times.
Good times. Good times.
Now, can we get a level up, please? Because I really want my 5th level invention.
We're trying, okay?
What do you get? Oh, you got more stuff, right?
Yep, I got more options.
Ooh.
My level 5 one is pretty juicy. It kind of sucks that it kind of sucks that I get one at level 2, get one at level 5, then I have to wait to level 10 for my next one.
Yeah.
There, I'm back.
Alright, you're playing Identify the Barrel.
Okay.
My favorite game.
Identify the Barrel.
Okay.
Hopefully you play that game.
So the one on the left. You hold up the captain's insignia. What are you thinking about?
Probably explosions. Pretty happy about the explosion.
You've become a stereotype of yourself, Lucian. Hi, Zeus. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so as you are thinking of explosions, the barrel fills up with a liquid.
Do we hear a boom in the distance?
And I'll reroll. And reroll.
So it fills up with an orange flickering liquid.
Do I know what that liquid is?
You would guess that it is a potion of fire-breathing liquid?
Ooh,
It's pretty fucking good.
I like it.
Okay, well, if I use actual identifier on the barrel, do I find anything out?
It's known as a barrel of resupply. And it is attuned to certain objects, such as the captain's badge. And it gives them what they need.
Huh. If I think of a new item, does it change?
No. You would gather that it's not one-time use, but once-a-day use, maybe? Maybe once a week? You can't really tell.
Okay, well,
You also know that if it is moved, it will lose its magic.
damn it. Okay. Can I bottle some of the liquid?
Yes, you can get about 2 vials out of it, and then it begins to rescind.
Okay, well, I'll get 2 vials of, potion of fire breathing?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Then we'll just walk out and just throw one of the potions at Kirioden.
What is this?
You'll like it. You'll like it. Just whenever you're in trouble, just drink it. You'll feel good.
So an eating potion. Useful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's orange. It's kind of like red.
Very similar. Well, then, let's go find a lieutenant then.
That's cool. I still think those are we should investigate the door here. There's the one to the north here where there was the workers, and there was the one to the south. Those should be private rooms for officers. It makes sense, no?
So, which door are we going to?
I would start with this one right here. I would break the door down, because obviously it's barred.
All right. So this door I will take Hole Smasher to.
Okay. You destroy the door, revealing a completely collapsed room.
So hopefully the lieutenant's not in there.
A quick glance around. Is there anyone or anything of use in here?
There does not appear to be any body, but there is like broken dressers and shit like that.
Is there any like gold or anything I can see?
No.
Okay. All right.
Well, it wasn't that one. So, I'm gonna try this little room down here.
And I'll do the same thing.
We're both just waiting and with
Yep, pretty
weapons
much.
drawn, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Revealing the same thing.
We're down to just our DPS, just like a 2-range DPS and melee DPS.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No tanks, no supports. All right.
Should we go down or down the hallway?
Go down to the charm. Probably.
All right. So first, I'll listen at this door.
Give me perception.
Okay. I'm gonna try to open it. Well, not with Hole Smasher yet, but.
It is locked from the inside.
All right. I'll let Lucian.
And what are the chances there are 2 doors trapped against lockpicking?
Well, if it's the lieutenant's room, fairly
Wow,
high.
that's a 4.
Mm-hmm. It works. You pop the lock on the door.
Nice.
That was an easy lock. Alright. And I die.
corpses. That's a good sign.
Yay, bodies.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So,
hey.
since you guys aren't
Crazy
stealthing,
chicks.
yeah, we're gonna go into combat rounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm not very good at stealth.
I'll be honest, we're kind of fucking. I just want to blow it up scenario.
Yeah.
Ooh. You definitely beat me on the dex there.
Wow.
It's okay. They completely weren't ready at all.
I for some reason rolled initiative twice. Doesn't matter, but I'll put 22
You're
in there.
first either way.
Okay.
Just to
So,
drive the point in that he's faster than us.
Lucian,
Yep.
you come into the room, and you see these three women, and they turn to you, in shock, hiss, and pull their bows.
I guess I'll try to be nicer.
Does it look like they're at another tower, maybe?
Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, oh.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. Okay, how many of them can I catch in a shotgun cone right about here?
It's a
Two of them?
10-foot cone?
So yeah, two of
So,
them.
2 of them, yep.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna shotgun the two of them down there.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit. 13 points of damage. Nah. Okay, Karendir.
I will step up to here to see them all, and I will shoot. They're all hurt, so I'm gonna shoot. Actually, I'm going to. Never mind. I'm going to step up to here, and I would like to cast Burning Hands to try and catch them in the cone. Is that
He's a
possible?
spellcaster.
Yep. Yeah, you can hit all 3. That's fine.
Oh, it's almost like you also have a shotgun, but
Almost.
not a gun.
So they will make
Hey.
dexterity saving throws. That's a great.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah,
right
actually.
to left.
The good news is because I'm a sorcerer with shitty charisma, my DC is 11.
Yep. So 2
Alright.
of them still fail magically, though.
Nice.
Okay. Creodin. They look pretty
Alright.
crispy, actually.
Now that you're done with your ranged attacks, I'll just go
Time
right
for
in the
that
middle
big
there.
boy to step in.
Guess the one at the bottom left is probably the most hurt.
Yes.
All right. I have spear and shield out. I'm just going to stab.
Fucking Christ. Alright.
Yeah. She collapses under your
Yeah,
spear.
I'll like pin her against the wall and then turn to the others and chuckle.
Dark.
Their turn. That's not good for you. So they will eschew the short bows, pull out a scimitar, and attack.
Oh.
Stop.
Hold on.
Question: is that shield thing you put on me still active or no?
It lasts,
That was a
I
long
think, a
time.
minute, so
Oh,
no.
Well, a whole 4 of a minute then. Even with
I think it
my-
lasts 10 minutes, but yeah, we spent like an hour in that room, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 6, 11, 13.
Okay. Lucian. The ladies are
Alright, well,
turning Creodin into a pincushion.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna switch out of shotgun mode. I'm gonna step a bit back, and I'm going to shoot at whichever one looks most hurt at this point.
That would be.
Never mind, I just miss. And
Okay.
also roll all the shit.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Pretty
Yep.
unimpressive all around. Karendir.
I will step back a little, just for the sake of it.
You're still getting
And-
used to the swapping modes thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's fair enough. I'm gonna shoot an arrow to the one on top here.
Fucking Christ, yeah, you gotta
For
make up for
18
it.
points of damage. Ow.
Boings.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Creodin.
that's not too bad.
All right, so now which one is more hurt between them? I've lost track. Is it the top one?
Yes, the top one is definitely more hurt.
All right, spear.
Yeah, for 9 we'll kill her. You pin her against the wall as well.
All right, so pinning her against the wall, turn to the last one, and just laugh in her face. And I'm done.
Okay. Okay, so she will slash at you twice. Unimpressively.
I
Wow.
finally intimidated her.
It's not a
Lucian.
red. All right. Just gonna try and shoot again. I'm assuming that misses.
That does not miss.
Oh, okay. Wow, I managed to roll really awful to against a character that has no AC.
Are they unarmored?
They are unarmored, yes.
Oh.
Yes, you guys have been rolling either great or fucking awful against them.
I'll take the
Yep.
fucking awful part.
Karen Deer, sorry. Lost track of
Yes.
myself for a second there.
No worry. Shooting an arrow. Doinks. Nah.
Yes, an 11 will hit.
Really? Shit.
You pluck the arrow into her chest and she collapses.
Good. Raking up the kills.
I'll check their bodies for anything.
We'll
Again,
check the rest of the bodies for the lieutenant.
scimitar, short bows.
No money.
No money. Cultists suck, dude. They're the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I threw some money.
Any
you guys?
lieutenants in this body?
Nope. These all appear to be regular prison guards.
God damn it! Just killed 3 people for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, Nougat didn't even turn them into a midnight snack.
You see the dust from the ceiling. That is what that appears to be. And it appears to be have been recongealed over.
Alright, let's go to the door up here. And I will try to open it.
Okay. Yeah, it opens right up,
Yay.
revealing weapon racks. In this corner is an unpictured bound kenku.
Ooh.
Huh? I wonder what that is.
There we go.
Well, I guess we kill it. We killed everything else in here.
Yep. Well, I'm bringing out my gun.
On the weapon racks is about, give or take, 25 longbows.
Ooh. How many longbows can I string over my shoulder?
Comfortably? Like 2?
You know, at one point, it might just be better to go grab the other barrel and just tie it up with you with a bunch of longbows inside of it.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking.
Why is there a giant bird here?
That's a kangaroo, actually. Racist.
Okay, so it's not related to birds, so it's going to start talking any moment now.
It is bound and gagged.
How do you
Oh,
gag?
I did have myself muted apparently.
Oh,
Good job.
Also.
I've been burring for a little while. Help! Kind of
You
the
seem
Xbox sound.
docile.
I guess. You're usually
Okay.
better with prisoners than I am. You wanna give it that a shot?
we should at least ungag it before we untie it, maybe.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
it's-
will ungag. Yeah, racist. What the heck? Even I
What?
consider birds people.
Especially when they're bird people.
Yeah.
Wow,
Especially when
is
they
there-
got such a sweet cloak.
Is there anything you wanna tell me here, Karen?
I'm sorry?
Bird people?
What? Oh, come on. I'm not... Like, you're different. It's not the same with you.
Wow.
It's
What, are
Lucian
we really having this...
transforms.
Do you really want to have this conversation? You're half a bird with a gun because you can't do proper magic. We're like, there's no conversation here.
Okay, you two can pick up about magic later. I'm going to ungag this guy.
Okay.
So I will take the gag off.
Oh, thanks.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm very glad I never picked up that trait.
You're welcome. Why are you here? In a weapons closet, in a prison besieged by snakes.
Squawk, hide.
Is that your name?
No, I think it was Squawk.
Squawk?
Yeah. Is your name Squawk?
Squawk.
I'm created.
This is making sad for my heritage.
I didn't realize you were related to the Kinku.
I don't know, but at some point, probably. I mean, I guess I have wings.
Yeah, in a way, you're more bird-like than him.
Yeah, I'll turn to this squawk. Like,
So, you want to get out of here?
Ow!
We're about to blow up this prison. Can you do something to help that?
Squawk, help!
can I
love him
insight
and
check
hate him.
this bird?
What the fuck are you inciting?
You can, yeah.
I want to see if he's actually, it's going to be helpful or not.
Right.
You don't know if he means that he will be helpful, but he looks like physically he could handle himself in a scuffle.
Should I free him?
Yeah, sure. I trust bird people now.
See, Lucian, you're a credit to your race.
I will pull out the dagger from
Kenko,
him
right?
and free him.
I have a feeling my stereotype is being filled again.
I mean,
Well, that's a pretty good roll.
Thanks!
Okay, so if you want to be helpful, Squawk, we need you to carry as many of these longbows as you can.
Spock will start picking up longbows.
all of
Right,
the
well,
longbows?
He's
At least
got
he
it.
knows, at least he knows
As
instructions, I
many
guess.
as he can.
Okay.
Real, then you got a friend.
Alright,
think- You'll like him.
that's good. And if a fight ever occurs, you could drop them and just pick them back up after the fight. Sweet. I think he understands. I like this guy.
I feel insulted right now.
Are Kinku small or medium?
You're
Medium.
medium of you.
Yep.
They're just on the smaller side of medium.
think so.
Around
Dwarf
5
size.
feet tall.
Oh.
How tall are you, though?
Not that small.
Like dwarf height is what they are.
Alright. I guess I'll start leading the way back to an unopened door.
I guess we won't need that barrel anymore.
I mean, if it's, we could still use the barrel, right? No, we don't
I
have to.
don't know. I mean, our old comrade, his name was Yumba. He loved using birds for everything. And now I'm starting to see their use.
Indeed, they have many skills I have come to appreciate.
I guess I'll go.
I know you're not being insulting, but I still feel insulted.
Oh, aren't you like Lucian?
You're a pretty sensitive guy. Huh?
Well,
I'm sorry.
Alright, so not this way.
Another collapsed
Well-
room.
Well, let's just say I'm not used to being the second bird guy in the room.
You're used to be number one.
I used to be one of 2 blue people.
It's true.
So you're saying that I should shoot him?
No. You know what? We don't like your character, Gustavo.
Well, I'm
So
gonna
we'll
shoot it.
just stab it, and you'll have to re-roll.
Is this what you call an elevator?
Yes, this is an elevator.
Right.
Do you want to know what it does? It elevates you.
Spock is actually
only
red,
goes
but
to
I
that
haven't gotten
people anymore.
I haven't gotten a good image yet. But he's red, right?
Okay.
So you're still the only blue person.
So the room on your left and your right appears to be mechanical rooms. Very interesting to Lucian, but otherwise not much of note.
Oh wait,
no, I'm showing the rest of
there's
this
a double doors down here. We should go check that out.
Yeah, you guys do that.
Okay.
Wow, you're really fast.
lot
These
of
double doors are barred from the inside.
So from
Our
here,
side?
Yep.
Alright, I'll remove the bar.
I'll step a little back and ready an arrow.
Revealing the front walkway to the prison.
Oh.
I feel like you could have told me this, Candy.
I feel like that's not the way I took outside, so, you know.
There's a good chance Carandir was unconscious when he was...
Yeah. I didn't come here on my own.
Where would we find the lieutenants?
Again, to the right would be the staff quarter. There's still one door we haven't explored. I would say that's the one.
I think I checked all of them.
No, the one where the workers were rolling
I
dirt.
just checked that one.
Checked it? Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
It was caved in. Another small room.
Then I don't know.
Well,
can I
maybe
figure
he's
out-
down the elevator.
Can I figure out the general, I guess, imaginations of the elevator? How it functions?
Give me an insight.
Choose always the wisdom ones, man. Fuck. Can I shift before that so I get advantage?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, there's my temporary hit points.
Yeah, you can get the gist of it. You think that you won't have any time to study it, but you definitely feel like with the proper amount of trial and error, you could probably rig something similar.
Could I try and just brute force it to work and actually go up?
Give me an Arcana.
Average.
Possibly. Also, 10 is average. So, what you're looking at in this room is more or less a control panel. And this is kind of where you come in to activate it. So there are 3 slots, basically. One is, you can tell, fits the badge for the captain. One fits the badge for the lieutenant. And the other fits the badge for a regular guard. So if you could find something and attune it to the elevator, you might be able to. It's all paired magic, so...
I'm gonna go to the elevator itself and sort of inspect it. Like
Okay.
what is it made out of? Are there any other ways out, like service hatch or anything like that?
It is open-ended on top. You can see up to the top of the tower from where you are inside of it. And the floor below you is actually graded, so you feel like you could probably bust through the elevator. It's made of iron.
Well, we need to go up, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could climb up. It's used to be my name.
Yeah, you said that before.
You went to
Just
school
give me
for
a
it.
bit, and let me see if I can, I don't know, maybe jerry rig something to make it go up. On this side, is the machine any different?
Yeah, this side is the actual machinations of it. The gears, the cogs, the levies, the pulleys, etc., etc.
Does this help me figure out a way to jerry rig it up?
The only way you can tell is with great strength you might be able to manually pull the cables up, to make it go up.
Alright, Creoden, I'm going to need your help real quick.
Alright, what do you need?
Right, I need you to turn big and pull that cable while us 3 go in the elevator.
To do what?
You'll see.
Well, I can't turn big again after I do this, so hopefully we don't need to fight anything.
We'll be fine.
Alright, I'll wait for them to get in the elevator.
I'll get in there.
Who was having jerry rig
Oh,
something
I'm not
up?
gonna turn big yet.
Squeak, Squawk, are you coming?
Roar.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to do it without turning big first.
Okay, give
Worst
me a
prison
strength
break ever. We're losing half the party in the prison.
So Creon, you pull on it, and you pull with all your might. you would guess that it would take a much larger man than yourself as
Like much larger
as
than
much
a large.
as that. Yeah. Like to manually do this, like the elevator itself probably weighs, 2,000 pounds.
That's like 18 strength, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. For a Goliath, maybe.
So, about that, Lucian, elevator is pretty heavy. Not
damn
to
it,
mention, you guys don't make it lighter.
Roar! Climb! Roar!
I guess we could try climbing it.
I'll climb and I'll drop a rope down for you.
I might be a little lighter. I might be able to climb easier. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you if you insist, but
He went to school
I mean,
for
how
it.
light? How light are you though?
Are you?
I'm an elf.
Yeah, and I'm a bird person.
That's a fair point. Can you fly though?
He's got hollow bones.
I mean, you give me some time, and I'll figure out a way to fly.
As a matter of fact, Creodin can show you some of those hollow bones.
Right here.
Do they go to the movement section?
What's that?
I can't find my movement speed section.
It's right beside initiative under core.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're on initiative now.
Well, I mean, you go ahead.
Oh, I'm still. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So they did get rid of it. There we go. I had to hit the other button. All right. I was gonna show you that.
Oh,
But yeah.
well,
Okay.
you go on ahead.
So I'm going to
and,
attempt to climb up.
And listen, just throw you 100 feet of rope.
Okay. So you start climbing up until you are forced to stop, just below the entrance to the next floor.
Is there like a? How does it work? Is there like a door that would open when the elevator gets up? Or
No, it's just an opening, just like it is here.
Okay. So I guess I'll peek in.
No, you can't get your head above that point.
Oh. There's something stopping me.
Ding, ding, ding. There it is.
Okay. I'm going to like take just a random object and like stick it through and see if I can all stick that through.
You cannot.
Okay. All right. Climb back down.
Yes, there's like a magic field or something.
I hate magic sometimes.
Yeah.
Mostly when I'm not doing
It's
it.
like they made this prison really hard to move around in.
Oh yeah.
Shocking.
And yet somehow still got invaded.
Well,
Guess we have to go to the lower floor then.
yeah, we had to look for the lieutenant, and there's the only place left.
Yep. Sadly. Squawk, you have any idea? Maybe have you been in the prison for a while? Is Squawk your actual name? Even.
Roar! Squawk! And you'll point at himself.
Fair enough. I'll take that.
God damn it, man.
What?
Would Squawk know anything more about the prison that he would perhaps think important to attempt and share?
So you know that the Yonti are downstairs much more prevalently. You managed to escape from your cell and come upstairs and get caught, and that's why you were in the armory for the watchtower.
Right.
But you know that something big was going on downstairs.
Okay. Roar! Big! Down! Roar! Squawk! Out! Roar!
All right. That's what I thought.
Is that what you thought?
Yes. Bit
With the
squawk
squawks
down.
in there?
Yep.
Well,
All of the squawk.
So now the question is,
I'm trying to fit
what
in.
do we gain by doing this?
Really cool explosion.
Really cool explosion. We know there's still some stake people in the prison that we will take care of, and I mean it's destroying a prison. That's cool, man.
Yeah,
That's a great
well,
feat.
you know, I never want to be in prison myself, but you know, prisons do serve a purpose in society. And anyway, besides that, you know, we already lost one guy through the smaller snakes up here. And you want to go down and fight bigger snakes.
But do we have to? Oh yes, we do have to go down. Shit. Well, maybe we don't have to fight them, and maybe we can sneak past the one and just find what we're looking for and leave.
Oh yeah, that's been real good in the past.
Cut steep, man. You're right, but it still cuts deep.
Alright, how about we just mingle a bit on this one and see if we can find a way up of some sort.
But we still.
I'll
Sorry, go ahead.
fuck around with the elevator. You guys try and find Luciana, maybe somebody we didn't check.
Yeah,
Hey,
sure.
can you hand me that guard captain's thing? I'm gonna see if I can get through that barrier if I'm holding it.
Huh. Knock yourself out. Just try not to lose it, because it's kind of the only key we have to go up.
I will not. And I'll climb back up with it and just see if I can pass through while I'm holding it.
You cannot.
Okay. I'll come back down and give it back to him.
Well, I think we've already checked everything. Like, literally everything. I mean, we can ask that tiefling girl.
Well, we can ask if we can also check the bodies that were on the poison pit. I guess we didn't check most of them. Hopefully some of them together we threw into the poison pit. That'd be unlucky.
Oh, he did have a really good sword.
Yeah.
Hey, Carringer, you didn't look at what he was holding, did you?
I'm sorry. What you're looking for exactly?
That guy you dumped in the poison pit. The guy who was
Yes.
a guard.
Yeah.
He was not the lieutenant, right?
Oh God, I hope not.
Uh,
Now that you talk about it, I did not inspect his body. Would I remember any details about the guard? Was he wearing uniforms or anything like that?
Yeah.
He was a guard, I remember, but what did he have any grades?
He did not appear to have any markings that you could see.
Not that I remember. I'm pretty sure he was just some guy.
Have you ever met the lieutenant before?
I've seen him.
Do you know what he looks like?
I couldn't spot him in a crowd, but if he's in front of me, I could recognize him. Most humans look the same to me.
Alright, well, you'll go check out the prison cells then and see if any of those bodies ring a bell. I'll go ask the tiefling girl if there's any other way up, or if we have to go down, and if she has any idea where the lieutenant would be.
right. And now fuck around to the elevator and please one of you take Squawk.
Alright, Squaw, come with me. You'll be useful.
So you searched the guards in the prison cells. There was only one. The other four were prisoners.
Yeah.
And he is not of any significant rank. The tiefling girl will tell you that the lieutenant was down patrolling the cells when
Shit
I might
hits the
have to kill a
fan.
cat. Hold on. Hey, buddy.
Oh, fucking hell.
What did you eat, buddy? Sorry, he was going to throw up on one of my kilts, and it would have caused me to murder him.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. So, what happened?
So yeah, so you're telling me that the lieutenant was down below.
Yeah, he was down patrolling the cells when the attack happened.
Okay. Does he have like a different uniform than the others?
He would be wearing the splint mail and carrying the weapon of an officer.
I'm back in the first tower we first came in. There was a door we didn't open. I'd like to try open it.
Okay. It is
Oh yeah.
the same. It is an armory. There's 20 to 25 longbows.
Okay. Nothing of importance or note.
Nope.
All right. Never mind then.
And I'm assuming any attempts to tinker with the elevator system doesn't really work very well.
You would need great physical strength to manipulate it to go up on its own, but you would guess that based on the fact that he hit a wall of force going up, that even if you could manually manipulate it, it probably wouldn't. It would probably stop at that point.
And there would be no way to like trick the machine into thinking the lieutenant's badge would be there.
Not that you can think of.
Well, I think we have to go down.
Alright, well, here's a crazy idea.
Okay.
We let the snakes do what they want down there and we leave.
Or side idea, we send Squawk in.
Oh, I already kind of like Squawk.
Yeah, he's growing on us. I say we go down, take a look, and if the situation sucks, we go back up. Nukri would have left long ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nukri would be on the bandwagon.
Well,
I
let's
say we
just-
take a look.
Alright,
Let's just check it out then.
Just because I'm...
I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? The elevator malfunctions and we're stuck down there with a few hundred snake people?
Exactly.
No Okay, worries. Cool.
It's kind of bad.
No, it'll be
Yeah,
cool.
that's fine.
Okay, so we're going down.
Yep.
Going down.
We're getting killed.
Or you want me to be by the door? I see
I'm
how it is.
assuming you want to be by the door, but if you do not, I mean, we can change that.
Not-
Yeah.
I'll be in the corner.
Okay.
well, in that case, I'll be a little bit farther back from the door.
Just get over to the corners.
We'll go down south.
Is there a door on the back as well? Is this one of those elevators with the door on
Oh,
each side?
oh no! Oh no!
Oh, that should not. You should not have your view blocked on that one. Hold on. Okay, so
Oh,
let me describe
no.
the scene as soon as the cat gets out of the way.
Oh no!
That's a
I
lot.
was out here. I was up there.
You
By the
guys
way,
should
we did have a long rest during the elevator, right? There's time in the elevator for long rest.
totally.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So I don't know why that view is blocked, but it should not be. Okay, so in front of you are two peg-rail knights,
Oh fucking Jesus!
your arch
God.
nemesis, as well as a tall and looming orc, which Creodin
remember.
recognizes to be Elton the Butcher.
Mass murderer mercenary called Clearing a Path on Toxil.
Yep.
Cool.
Inside, you see the anathema, however you want to pronounce it, as it was described by Nugri, except that there are about 8 of the people in that robes, and they are eating him. So
Whoa.
if anybody wants to give me a nature check.
Sure. I want to know what crazy snake thing they're doing.
I feel like we need Nugri's expertise
I
on
don't.
this.
I don't know what crazy snake thing they're doing. Come on, Squawk!
Hey!
God damn it, Hadgar, not you.
Um,
I have too many characters now.
so, you know what? Anybody who failed can give me a history check. How's that?
Well, that's a good for me.
Same roll.
Oh,
I don't think we're gonna have luck with Squawk trying to get information through.
Legend has it that the first Yonti was created through cannibalism. And that by using a magical ritual and eating all of his slaves, the first Yonti was born. So Squawk can tell you that Tall Tales say that if they eat the power of the anathema, then they can gain the power of the anathema.
Lucian, you got a bomb to drop on those fools?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it'll blow us up too.
In front of you is a man who can easily be identified as the lieutenant. You can recognize the splint mail and everything.
Cool.
Make a run.
Is there a way to operate the elevator inside the elevator?
You don't know how it's operating.
Fuck.
Well,
Are
how
we
did we
stuck
get down
here?
here? Did we have to hit it in that room and then like jump in?
You put it in, and then you walked onto the elevator, and then it went down.
So we know of no system to get the elevator back up?
Give me an Arcana.
Okay. Do we still have the badge with us?
You do not. It is in the...
Oh, wait. Oh, shit.
Lucian, you could probably tell that it's thought. Whoever put the badge in, it's probably thought related.
Okay, well, I'm assuming they notice us pretty fast, yeah?
Yes. And Elton says, "Oh, men, you'll not be getting in this room."
Well, lucky for you, we're not going to, and, can I quickly down my potion of haste?
You can. Yes, absolutely. Let me let the
Okay,
dog in while you do that.
Okay, so my plan is either going to lead to us miraculously getting out or me dying a horrible, horrifying death.
I'm in.
Alright.
Rock and roll.
I mean, I'm gonna die first, so I'm hurting.
Are you hurting?
Did we get a short rest
Nope.
between anything?
Nope.
And I don't have any hit dice left, so that wouldn't matter for me anyway.
It wouldn't matter for
Well,
me.
I do have this potion, so I mean, if I can survive the first hit, I'll down it.
Okay.
I don't really want to waste it when I'm at half.
Okay, so, is it possible we just down the potion of haste, just like very quickly make it to the lieutenant?
Okay, so you down the potion of haste, and we will roll initiative, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay. I have adventure on initiative because it's a dexterity check. Okay, 19. 12, okay, 19, I'll take a 19. We need to go fast.
Doing it.
So Elton is very clearly working with them, is what I'm getting.
Yes, absolutely.
He's done with his sickness.
He also has, you can tell, 2 maces that look to be made of snake skulls.
Oh.
He is a very powerful figure. And Karendir, you can go first.
Cool. My arrows are all down. I've got shit. So... Probably not.
Only creates every third out attack.
I really have...
Stop using wisdom, goddammit!
Wait, I
I
can do
prefer
this.
wisdom over intelligence.
I'm proficient. Damn it!
You guys are all fairly confident that you could kill him without much problem.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Let's rock this shit.
Fuck.
There we go. I ain't going to.
You need that anti-movement arrow.
Yeah, but I'm out of arrow because we rest. So I'm going to pray for the best.
Shoot, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot one of the knights, the one to the left,
Okay.
and I'm gonna step back. Yes, shooting. requires an attack. Hey,
Hey, an
Sting.
18 will hit.
cool.
So you
Like,
plant an arrow
make
into
it
his shoulder. Lucian.
All right, I'll use 30 of my 60 movement to try and get real close to that lieutenant and see if I can take his badge.
Are you going to take the time to search for his badge?
I mean, can I use a haste action for that?
Or do you want to use the haste action to disengage and just carry his corpse onto the elevator?
I mean, does he look like a heavy man? Because I have 8 strength, man.
Oh, fair. Okay. Give me an inspection with advantage.
Okay. Investigation, yeah?
Yep. It's not
I'm
wisdom
proficient
based.
in that. Oh, okay.
Okay. So you quickly spot a chain around his neck, and between you and Carandir tells you that's generally where he kept it. So you can snatch the chain off of his neck, revealing his signet of rank.
Okay, so I have the insignia, and I'm gonna use my haste action to disengage. Going to the elevator, and I'll do whatever action needs to think of just going up.
Okay. Creoden.
Shit.
You
Did we
feel it
start
jostle.
moving?
Yes, you feel it jostle.
Okay.
They're going to get around on you, though.
Okay. Can I move one step back? That's why I move it left. Yay.
All right. Well, I'll take one step forward, and I'm going to pull out a vial, and I'll just say,
Gentlemen, you face Created the Clanless.
and I'll take a swig. I don't know what will happen.
So it's a potion of fire breathing. Yeah. So you can make a breath weapon attack.
Okay. Is it like a cone or line or?
It is a cone, but I'll let you combine it with your natural breath weapon as well.
Ooh.
So it can be
I'm in.
both.
Okay. Well,
I
how
think
long
it's
is it?
3d6. Let me see. It exhales fire at a target, apparently, within 30 feet in front of you.
Hey, my breath weapon also is 30 feet, and I'm also 30 feet within Orc Man.
There you go. So you can breath weapon Elton, the butcher.
All right. So how much damage was it?
It will do a DC Dexterity 13 saving throw, which I did not even load his character sheet because he is way too powerful for you to kill.
Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah,
to
well,
me.
I'm gonna give him a single FU before we leave.
Hey.
Which he will fail. So it's 4d6.
And then you said plus my normal breath weapon?
Yep, and you can do your normal breath weapon, so he'll fail that one as well.
So that of fire and lightning, I assume.
Okay, well, he is not raging yet, so he'll take the 26. Okay, Squawk.
And I'll cackle maniacally as I stumble backward.
You can
Squawk
refire 2
will
more
just
times.
ready his claws and ready an action, and that will be it.
Okay, so the 2 Pegral Knights are going to approach. And get big. So they have reach.
Oh god.
Get off our elevator.
And a great sword. Twice to Creoden.
They're back. Yep.
And a great sword twice to Squawk.
The second one hits.
Though those both weren't on me.
I'm so glad I didn't take the first one.
Carandir.
That 2 AC is already paying off.
Carandir.
Yes. Fuck. Is there something we can do, man? I'm not sure.
Shoot him. What I do.
Yeah. I will just step up to here to avoid Creoden, and I will cast Burning Hands again. them. Well, that's not too bad.
Okay, that's a dexterity saving throw. They're not very good at those.
Good. Yeah, well.
All right, so the
Yay.
second one fails and take 13.
And no bonus action, so I'm gonna step back again.
Okay, Lucian, on your turn, the elevator moves up, and the two peg-rail knights are split in half,
Ooh.
Yeah, boy.
with their
Cool.
giant torsos remaining on the elevator as you guys return to the first floor.
Grim.
There's bloody streaks all over.
Well, all in all, I think that was that
And
was good.
Elton says as you're leaving, Creoden, I will find you.
You should never give your name to someone.
And as soon as we're out of sight, I turn to everyone else. I'm like, holy shit! I hope he doesn't find me.
Well, everything goes right, and he's gonna be just about blown up in a little bit.
Okay. And unfortunately, before we can get to the next scene, I have physical therapy today. So,
All right.
that is unfortunately what we will have to call it.
Yep.
Are we by any chance 5?
Yeah. I mean, you will be after the next scene, and it doesn't involve combat, so yeah, that's fine. You can be
Oh,
level
cool.
5.
Huzzah!
Okay.
I don't get anything full like an extra attack, but I do have something else.
Sharpshooter!
And yeah, Elven
I'm a
Butcher does
fucking
not have a high AC, but he is a 7th level barbarian.
Fucking Christ! All right.
So,
That's, oh, I mean,
All right. So let me look what I get. Level 5 again.
I'm a full fighter. And I will do what one should never do.
What are you supposed to never do?
Roll my health.
Oh.
Yep,
Yep.
there it is.
You even prefaced with that, and you still rolled it.
Yep. I am not only my health because I have a +0. I'll take my 5.
I'll take my 8 every time.
I could have gotten a 7 there.
all right, guys, thank you for coming
I
out.
will roll.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you, Nathan.
Thanks.
Thank you, Nathan.
Hey, Squawk's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably get some work on him throughout this week, get a proper image, and actually read a little more on the Kenkus to make sure that I can actually properly roleplay him. But
If
yeah.
not, he will just magically change